tried to fill in the cracks that were spreading in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. It's funny how easily a life can be torn apart. Why couldn't I simply see that I was sick at heart and I am in deep debt? The climb we did was unreal. You made me so speechless. I just can't believe it. You broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was my own enemy, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. I rise from the ashes with pins and patches. We carry on. I rise from the ashes. I heal from your passion. My doubts are gone. Felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. I rise from the ashes with pins and patches. We carry on. I rise from the ashes. I heal from your passion. My doubts are gone. Gold.
Alrighty. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Welcome back in to a beautiful stream. It is currently Monday for the majority of the world, and we're seeing the boops happening in the chat. Hello. I'm sorry. I'm like half an hour late. I am so sorry. I'll be honest with you. I was up super late recording, and then I was sleeping, and then I had a shower, and then I had to set up camera stuff, and it took me a lot longer than I thought it would. So, hi. Sorry. I also can't like go super late today because I have a big recording to do at like 4 a.m. So, Cammy Bammy. Hello, Cammy Bammy. How are you? Good to see you. Sound much better now. I feel much better, like all around. It's great. Yeah. I think the voice is like 95% of the way there. Something like that. So, rockin' and rollin'. But I'm so sorry I'm so late. I'm very excited for today. You sound better? I reckon I do, right? Because what? When did you last see it? Friday. Yeah, Friday was still a little bit rough. I'm pretty good now. And I've been using like the entirety of the weekend has been big recordy weekend because I was on a time crunch. And that time crunch ends with the big recording tonight. So interestingly enough though, that video is not going to come out until like the first week of July. So priorities, right? But I had to get that done because the server was closing. So, and then I'll be back to doing hermitcraft content once this is finished recording, and then I'm good. And then we're gonna be ready. So anyway, Dragwolf, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, lovely. Thank you for the 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Raising an eyebrow, server closing. It's a one-off video. It's a one-off video. And I hope it's gonna come together well. Like with the way I've been recording it, I'm hoping it's entertaining. So I gotta figure out, Editor Pearl is gonna love me, I tell you. I think it's gonna be a long video. So, no, it's not Pantheon. No, that's not starting for a little while yet. So yeah, it's a timed thing that I only had like 2 days because we had like a week technically, but I only had like 2 days because my voice had only come back on Friday. So I didn't have very long to do what I needed to do. But it's fine. I got it done anyway, so it's good. At least done to a decent level enough. So, hi guys, thank you so much for the 17 months. Welcome back in, lovely. We got Dragwolf, thank you for the 57, as well as your gifted subbies. My golly go. Thank you so much. I will say, you guys won't be able to guess it. I'm just putting that out there. It's not something that I've done before with this particular group. Just putting that out there. Bluey Mom, thank you for the 7 months as well. Thanks to the Bluey Dad for the sub gift. Thank you so much. Nemakazi, thank you for the 28 months too. Thank you, thank you. Azalea, thank you for the full year coming on by. My gosh. Secret Agent, thank you for the 27 months. Monty, thank you for the 55 months. Kawaii Trum with the 3 full years. My golly go. Thank you so much, lovely. I'm glad you got to discover Mori through the community. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Kawaii Tron, for the 3 years. My golly go. And thank you for the 57 months as well. Thank you, thank you. Blue, thank you for the 10 biddies. Very important question. What's your favorite cake and did you have it for your birthday? I don't really have like a favorite cake, I don't think. But the cake I did have for my birthday was the one in England. I didn't get one in Australia because like we were all kind of like sick and like we had a like one of those table buffet type things, dinners. So I'd have one in Australia, but I had one in England. And that was made by our lovely Eloise, and that automatically makes it my favorite cake ever. So, and it was made so well. It was a chocolate cake. It wasn't as thick as a mud cake, but it wasn't a sponge. It was like somewhere in the middle. But it was great, and I loved it so much. So that is my favorite cake. Boxer Foxberry, thank you for the 100 biddies. You have no idea how happy I am that they made a big Ender Dragon Lego. It's literally all you've ever wanted from a Lego set. It's like, it's new, right? So what we're doing today, hello, voice, fine. What we're doing today is, it was excellent. Yeah, Cam was there. Cam got a test. Cam had a piece. So good. It was so good. So what we're doing today, I know I'm supposed to be doing Minecraft Monday. Why did my screenshot thing just glitch out there? We usually do Minecraft on Monday, but I recently got my package from the Netherlands, the one that I sent basically because I had no room in my suitcase. It just got here, like, I think I picked it up on Saturday from the post office. So thank you to Draz for that. Draz was amazing sending that because I was panicking on the last day because I couldn't fit things in my suitcase. Draz sent it all the way from Rotterdam for me. I've got it, and it's got 3 Minecraft Lego sets in it, one of which is the Ender Dragon that I bought at TwitchCon. And the other 2 sets were very kindly given to me at TwitchCon. So we're probably going to make those 2 because they're not exactly the biggest sets. But the Ender Dragon I'm very excited about because I bought it, and it's cool, and I like it. So that was awesome. So yeah, I thought we could have a bit of fun and just do some Lego today. You know, I hope it's okay. It was voted on Discord very heavily in favor of Lego. So, okay. And I'm just going to quickly catch up here, and then we're going to lock on in. We got Dance Creations, thank you for the 25 months. KRLW, I still never know how to pronounce your name properly. Thank you for the 22 months as well. Dark Angel, thank you for the 2 months too. Frozen, that's crazy to say it's been 2 years since like the last Lego stream. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like I did it like super recent. But I guess the last Lego stream we did was in my last house. So I suppose it has been a while. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Frozen. And Penny Dania, thank you for the 48 months as well. Oh my golly go. Okay, there is still more I haven't caught up on because you guys have been crazy right now. First off, I'm going to change to this one because, of course, with a Lego stream, you get a camera. I know I was a bit slow starting up today because I was like, hang on a second, I got to set up 2 cameras. And one of which is like, great, it's like always plugged in. You know, I turn on my face cam and at random points. But then I had to remember, I got to do the 2 camera thing. For the top down, and I didn't have that plugged in, and I was trying to get the software to work, so now we're here. Yeah, anyway. So you get Pearl Face today. As long as it lasts, right? The face cam I've put on the unstable one. The top down is on the stable connection. So the face cam one could break at any point with a tiny little bump of the cable. So we'll see. We'll see. Is it desynced? Shouldn't be. Hello, hello. Looks pretty good for me. Maybe there's like, for people who are really sensitive about like syncing, maybe there's like a 1 tiny millisecond delay, maybe? I don't know. I totally get it if you're like looking at that and going, yeah, that's like a tiny bit off and it's bothering me. I don't know. It could be fine. Maybe it's not. 2 seconds huge. That might be just a refresh Twitch. Salisbury, thank you for the 14 months. Celebrate your birthday. Happy birthday. Congratulations on all the trip around the sun. Hey, I can do this because you can see me now. Happy birthday. I hope you have the absolute best day today. Celebrating birthday today with the Pearl stream, and it's the best. And Lego, major coincidence, you got the World Cup Lego. You're doing it right now. The World Cup Lego. Is it like the trophy? Is that the Lego set for that one? That's awesome. Happy birthday, lovely. Thank you so much for the 14 months as well. Hope you have a good day today. Enjoy your Lego set building. Did you get it for your birthday then? You're melting in England. I have heard that England is getting like very hot right now. Aren't you guys like getting up into the 30s pretty soon? If not, you're already there. That's crazy for England. Penguin, thank you for the prime as well. And Nigel, thank you for the 15 months. Sully Knight, thank you for the 8 months as well. Emrys, thank you so much too. Then I'll have to disappear for some time as the operation you were supposed to have on Thursday is being delayed, so he's like, I was a distraction. Emrys, I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. I'm not sure what operation is, but I do hope you're doing all right though. But it's good to have you here, lovely. Seafell. Okay, thank you for the 45 months. I won't read it out. It's a DNR. Oh, lovely. Hope everything's all good. Hope everything's all good. You're lovely, Seafell. Hope you're doing okay. Merjam, thank you for the 13 months as well. My gosh, how much have you guys resubbed today? Entelizer J, thank you for the 100 biddies. Joe, wow, the 46 months. Drift and Dreamer, thank you for the 100 biddies. Chris, thank you for the 100 biddies. I hope you have a good and safe drive. Thank you so much, lovely. Pacala with the 33 months too. Nikki, thank you for the 29 months. Haggis, thank you for the 17 months. I might be double thinking a little bit here. And Scotch, thank you for the 26 months too. Thank you, thank you. Aw, my MCC soon. You're in the city with friends during that. Hey, it sounds like you had fun, Scotch. I'll take that. Sounds like you had a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Oh my golly, you. Much if Rotterdam happened this weekend. What, with the temperatures? With the 30-degree temperatures? Like, what is it in Rotterdam? Is it like similar to England? Because they're like, considering it was only like an hour flight, I feel like you must have pretty similar temperatures, right? I feel like I got there right after some really hot weather too, right? Or was that England? That could have been England. It could have been England. I'm going to switch to this screen, by the way, because we have Lego sets to do. Okay, I have things. This was a really quick, like, chuck together scene, by the way, because I realized I should probably make a scene with the face cam and the top down as one, you know? Look at the Lego set we have. Yes. Yes, I'm so excited. I love the Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon's fun. And hey, I got other things. I got some. Well, first off, actually, look at my pants. Wait, hold on. Do you see this? Is that my Enderman pants? It's my Enderman pants. Isn't it great? I'm sorry, I like how I'm doing this in a small screen now. Let me change to the small screen to show you some things. I don't actually have the excellent Lego set. Cam, did you end up getting it? Did you buy it? It's so good. Yeah, if you know this little guy. Look. This was the plush that I got after MCC, because we all got plushes too. And I picked the Ender Dragon. But then there was a bunch of spare plushies. So I also have an Enderman plush. And he's so cute. And I also do have a dog plush too. For Tilly. But I have the Ender Dragon one. And it goes with the Ender Dragon set. I love this little guy. Cam said something. You have the wait, there's a oh! Wait, crafting table? Was the crafting table at TwitchCon? Am I silly and I missed that? Or I had to pick up the Ender Dragon one. Like it was a given. I had to get the Ender Dragon. You don't think it was a TwitchCon? Yeah, I didn't think I saw it. I feel like I would have bought it. Gosh, I want to do that one. I want to do that one. That sounds like fun. So, yeah, we've got this set. Sorry for the slightly shaky cam. It shouldn't be shaky. You're not even attached to my desk. We have that one. We've also got this little piggy. This little piggy set. And we've also got Chimkin. I got Chimkin set. It looks like it probably was before the Tiny Takeover update though, because that's like the baby chicken. It's not a little yellow nugget. So it's probably before Tiny Takeover for that one. But I have 3 of them. So Lego, I'm gonna put this out there. Lego kindly gifted this to me. We didn't agree on like making any content out of it or anything like that. But Lego did give this to me at TwitchCon after I had a little chat with them. So that was very nice of them to do that. Thank you, Lego. And Anthony gave this to me at the very end of TwitchCon. So I have basically these. And I paid for this one myself. So we're going to build this one today, and we'll see how far we get into it, because they're not exactly huge sets. I don't want to break the box. I feel like these days, Minecraft Lego boxes are harder and harder to get into without absolutely decimating things. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do this. Oh, look at that. We can see from other angles. The wings flap and everything. I have nowhere to put this. I have nowhere to put this and display this. This is gonna go great. Where am I gonna put it? I gotta put my other shelf up and then I'm good. And look, it comes in paper bags now. More sustainable for the earth. Don't we love that? Oh, there's the wings. There's more. Hold on. It keeps coming. Are we good? We're good. All right, cool. We love that. Time to buy the dragon set. I tell you, I don't think I'm gonna regret it. Look, wow. These wings are like straight up. Look at these wings. They're really gonna flap, huh? Lego community hates paper bags? Why? What's wrong with the paper bags? Isn't that like better for the environment? The amount of plastic in the older Lego sets, you keep opening bags and you just end up with this giant like pile of plastic. What's wrong with the paper bags? I feel like it's a great change. All right, hold on. Let's put these in the right order. What's the highest bag we got? The highest bag we got is 6. All right, I'm assuming the wings are gonna be like last. 4, 3, 2, and then we got 1. Amazing. I'm gonna struggle for room on this desk, aren't I? Probably just a little bit. Okay. Easier to lose a piece in the paper bags, so worth it for the sustainability. Easy to lose a piece in the paper bags? How? You mean like if they accidentally get ripped open or something? Before they get them? Like what's the go? How do you lose them? It's different the way they prefer the way Lego does it for, I guess. I'm all down. I've been building Lego sets since I was a youngin'. Like when I say youngin', I mean like we had like a box of like Lego bits before I was born. And then I was born and I got to play with those Lego bits. And we've been getting sets for many years. And I am happy about the change. I think that's great. There's so much stuff that we like have in Like things like, you know, any mystery blind bag stuff, you always have 10 million things of like plastic bags. So I'm okay with this. When did they release this set? I don't actually know. I feel like it was really new though, because I think TwitchCon was like the first place you could buy it. And then they released it. I could be wrong. Hey, yeah, it's also with the new ones. Like I was really tempted to get the skeleton set because this is cool. But like, look at these. I feel like they're more in scale nowadays, or like you can like get nicer details now with the later ones. We've skipped to the end. I just wanted to see what was at the back. See if there was any like release date for this. It does say 2026 on the instruction booklet though. Not sure how you feel about number bags. Is it even like if you don't open all the bags and pour them all into a pile, so you have to spend 50 minutes looking for the one gray 2x1 thin tile? I mean, you can still do that. What's stopping you from just opening them all yourself and doing that, you know? I think that's fine. For me, I'm actually very happy about it because I don't want to spend 15 minutes looking for one little block. I can do that in my smaller piles. I'm okay with that. Okay. Let's get this going. This is a cape code. Wait, hold on a second. Is it on that page? Did I just like give away my cape code? I gotta make sure I ain't like spoiling my thing. Was it the QR code on the front? It might be. I'm just gonna double check this before we have any, you know, issues. 1 second. Because, you know, I would love to get my little wingies in game, you know? I'm just spoiling my own code. Let's see. No one's redeeming that, are you? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta make a Lego account? I'm too lazy for that. I'm gonna make a Lego one? It's probably redeemed by now. Please no. I bought this. I would like this. Look, I can give you this code instead. Yeah, look, you can have that code that's not focus on the camera. Look, you can have this one. Have this one instead. You know, don't steal my dragon wings. There you go. You can have that one. All right, while I work this out. This is really hard to do this while I'm doing this at the same time. How do I like? Okay, there you go. You have that one. This is mine. Okay. Right. I'm gonna say that's redeemed now, so I don't get that mixed up with something else. Okay, hold on. I gotta make a Lego account. This is what we're doing. This is what I'm doing now. Stop putting that on screen. What is wrong with me? Ooh, that's a cool car. I'm on the Lego homepage. It's got a cool car. I feel like this is going to be a very lengthy process that I'm not going to have like the patience for right now on stream. Stop. Stop. No. No. Ah. Hey, wait. Do I already have a account? Do I already have an account? I don't realize I had. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I. Hold on a second. Sorry. You have that from the Minecraft build challenge? The one that I showed on camera was the IRL one. I feel like was it the one they gave on the Minecraft movie one? Was that the upside down pickaxe? Or was that the upside up pickaxe? I don't actually know which one they gave. Where's my code? It's not giving me my code. Is it in my junk folder? Yeah, it is in my junk folder. Hold on, chat. Is that the code? Did I just type it in wrong? No, that's right. Okay. Making a Lego account is basically the same as getting Danish citizenship. You fill out the form, prove you're a real person, agree to a bunch of rules you won't read, and suddenly you're part of a kingdom obsessed with colorful plastic bricks. I love that. I love that. I'm just getting a blank. Okay. I don't even know if this is like... Wait. I don't actually know. Is that the exact... I mean, it just says you register your set and then you get the thing. I think I'm fine to do this later. I don't think I need to do this right now. Okay. We're just gonna go, and can we all like be happy and not steal my wings? Because I love my wings. All right. We're skipping that page and we're going straight to it. I get a little orange buildy tool this time. Do I read Brandon Sanderson books? I don't read very much at all, to be honest with you. What does Brandon Sanderson write? What kind of stuff? As a Dane, it's honestly amazing. I should register all my sets, to be honest. I do have quite a few Lego sets. Sorry about the coughing. Lego sets now. Didn't know there was a dragon cape in the Lego set? Yeah, you get little wings. Cool. I love everything to do with dragons. I've always been a big fan of dragons. So it's great. Should I zoom in or anything? Do I need to zoom in? I don't know if I need to zoom in. But I mean, Lego's always been like this pretty chill time, isn't it? Should read Switch. I know, I do so much reading in my life, you know? I would love to read more. My patience is unfortunately lacking. And I don't have the imagination that I used to, I feel like. I don't know why. Like, back when I was a kid, I used to read so much. And nowadays, I don't know. It's just going out the window. Like, I'm too busy being stressed about trying to get videos done. Because I finally get to catch up on things. But I'm recording things technically out of order. Because I'm recording for a video that can't release until July. But it had to be done because the server was going to close. So I'm slowly catching up. Just a little bit, you know? Who redeemed the Builder Cape code? That's a good question. You must have been pretty quick on it, because I feel like I didn't show that on camera for super long. You started getting back into Lego after you got the Horizon Zero Dawn tall neck, which now sits in your kitchen window. Nice. My tall neck is like somewhere, it's like on top of my cabinets in the middle. Server is updating. Oh yeah, hermitcraft server is updating, which is great, right? So I played Zed's new game. Is that sheep looking at me? He's got it on Minecraft now. I was actually supposed to, like, Zed asked me to be one of the first people to play it on the server with him. But it was for the day I got back, and I already had Cirque du Soleil scheduled for that day. Which didn't have fun because I was sick anyway, so it wouldn't have worked out very good. But yeah, he asked me and I was like, yeah, that's for the day I get back. I can't. So I had to miss like the first game to be played. But I got to play it with Cleo. Yes, on Saturday. So that's going to be my next episode. I got to figure out how to cut it. Because the first game ends up being kind of long. So I played it with Cleo and Zed as a triple. So that's going to be my next episode. Next episode is going to be very chill. I'm just going to put it out there. Chill episode, getting back into it. Then it has the segue into the base moving episode. That is the plan. But now the server is updating for the Sulfur Cube update. I'll be doing some Sulfur Cube stuff in that episode as well for the next one. So that should be fun. Because I've been recording this thing, so I haven't had a lot of the content for the current episode anyway. So that's fine. I love chill episodes. Okay, here's a question. Theoretically speaking, if the Islam game is a sheep looking at me game, went for like 40 minutes for a first game, roughly 30-40 minutes. Do I like chop that in the main episode and release a full on Moo, or do I put the full thing in the episode and for the first one and be like, that's the first one, and then all the others you can just look on Moo? Like what's the vibes? Because it ended up being a little bit long. Full thing on Moo, second channel, and just like, yeah, just cut it for the main channel just to like summarize a little bit. Okay, and then I'll put the full on Moo. Good plan. Good plan. Gives you more time to work with the new update. I'm so excited for the Sulfur Cubes. Okay, I'm missing bits. What do I need? I need little cubey boys. I need these two. But where are the little cubey boys? Can anybody see the little cubey boys? I feel blind. I have these. Where are my little kiwi boys? Where are these? Ah! There's another little bag. That's where my little kiwi boys are. I missed the other bag. You can make a firefighter train, then you can use the geysers for like the steam thingy. Hey, that's fun. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. I didn't even look at this bag for some reason. It's always another little bag. Always is. I wanted to get containers for today's stream. But for some reason, a giant stack of containers was not where I thought it was, and I couldn't find them before the stream started. I'm checking this bag to make sure there's no Lego stuck in here. Is this what people were saying, that they lose pieces easy because they just stick? No, it's fine. As a kid, right, my dad, like, would do this thing. Hold on. When I was a kid, my dad would get me, like, Lord of the Rings was big at the time. So my dad actually bought me these really well, like, detailed figures and everything for my birthday and Christmases and stuff. That went on for a little bit. And I remember one specifically. I think it was the Gandalf figure. It was definitely one of the figures. But I'd gotten the packet. I'd bought it. I'd opened it. I put it together. I threw the box in the trash. Okay, because I was a kid. I didn't care about storing and collecting and all that kind of nonsense. It's not nonsense, but it's valid nonsense. But as a kid, I didn't care about keeping the boxes, right? That stuff gets thrown out. Now, I threw out the box, and I look at my figure, and I'm like, this is missing something. Like, why am I missing, like, a whole staff? It's not here. I don't understand. I didn't get it. And I panically rushed to go. I actually had to go outside to the recycling bin because it like went through two phases, right? It went through the inner recycling bin and then we take that out to the outside recycling bin. I had to go out there, outside, and rubbish the recycling bin, and I looked at the packet, and yeah, that little item that I was looking for, it was still in the packet. Wonderfully camouflaged. And I almost threw it out. So that was a panic, but I got it. So now I like very rigorously check the packets of things that I buy because I don't want another situation like that. But I certainly still remember it. Mm-hmm. At least it was the recycle bin and not the trash. Yeah, no. That was all recyclable stuff, so. Okay. So yeah, check your packets when you open figures and stuff because you never know. There could be like a little accessory that you might not be seeing. Because it could be clear, and then it just might be completely blended, you know? Man, thank you so much for the 40 months. Hi, lovely. How are you? Hope you're doing absolutely fantabulous on this fine, fine day. How we doing? Okay, this is a weird one, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that piece. It's like a typical, you know, flat boy. But it's not. I've been building Lego for so long, but I don't remember the individual names for these pieces. I know you say clear, but you did hear clear. I see. I know what's on your mind, and that's fine. It's all good. Did you see the chat's nearly done 1.5 mil Pride emotes this month? That's crazy. You all have been grinding it. I know you do them offline too. I see them because when I go to update my schedule and stuff, I see all your chats, and I see you grinding them Pride emotes, and I love that for you. Okay, that is good. Look at that. I can just autopilot this. See, we built a lot of Technic sets on stream in the past, and those ones, like, I gotta really lock in and focus on what I'm doing. This one, I'm just kind of autopiloting a little bit. I still have a Technic set that my parents bought me like a year and a half ago that I haven't done yet. It might have, was it a year ago? It could have been a year ago, actually. It was probably a year ago. It's a car set and it's really cool, and I just still haven't built it yet because it's Technic, and I just haven't had the patience for Technic right now and all the time. But we also haven't built one in a very long time, so. Can't believe it's already the 23rd of June. June's gone already, and I'm sad. I didn't even get to celebrate it very much. Too busy lying in bed like an absolute numpty. How much does this set cost? Good question. Was it like... I swear it was like somewhere around like 50 euros or something. 50, 60 euros when I got it from TwitchCon. I don't remember. I do not remember. I wish I could 100% confirm that for you. 70 USD? That's probably about right then, because the euro is stronger than USD. So yeah, it was probably like 50 euros. So... Olive, what are you doing, girlie? I wish I was using my Osmo. I should use my Osmo for face cam because I have a spare USB-C. I have a fan heater box and she's trying to get into it. I don't think you'll fit in there, my dear. Do you want to say hi to the stream? No, you can't get in the Lego box. She was trying to get into the Ender Dragon Lego set. My baby. Don't look so perturbed that I've picked you up. I know. Trying to get into the boxes. You can't fit. You're too big. You're too big. Yeah. Look what we're doing. Do you want to sit on my lap? You're going to run away because I'm streaming. Got your belly. Got your belly. Yeah. Look. Look at all the bits on the table. No, she's gone. She wants boxes. She was generally trying to stick her head into the Ender Dragon box. This is what she thought she could get into. Oliver's 100% knocking over the cables and disconnecting the face cam at some point. Yeah, look, the camera cable is kind of on the side that she likes to sit at, so I would not be surprised either, to be honest with you. Admire the confidence. I know, she gave it a good shot. Okay, what was I up to again? Okay, that's in there. Okay. We just put those in. We just did that. We're up to this one. I got hiccup. It's fine. It's fine. Look at all the bits on the table, Crutch. No! Nah, she's not the type to like eat it straight away. Like she'll bat it around first and then she'll eat it, you know? I had a bit of time to react. Okay, why did Hype Train just start? That's a good question. Why did it just start? The last thing we had was 4 minutes ago. It's Twitch. It's Twitch. Can we really question it at this point? I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay. I am very hyped to get back into the hermits and craftings, everybody. It feels like really sad to look at my channel and then see that my last uploaded video was like 20 days ago. By the time I get my episode out, it's going to be like the 3 weeks. And that's mega sad. I hate that. And I know the YouTube algorithm is going to absolutely despise me when I come back. Always does that. So we'll see how it goes. What do you like more, the geysers or the sulfur cube? I mean, I feel like I can't like choose because the sulfur cube is going to be great for like mini games and such, but the geysers are really cool for building. So, and even the geysers are good for mini games, to be honest with you. But I would like them for, I think, like 2 different reasons at this point. Should I force that video to hype moments? It's going to be like a pretty regular video though. There's nothing crazy about it. So I don't think the algorithm's going to pick it. You love that the cubes don't attack? I know! They're just happy little dudes! Happy little dudes doing happy little things. It's great. I always love the part of Lego sets that, like, hey, yeah, this is going to be a dragon someday. What do you mean this is going to be a dragon someday? Like, when someone was designing a Lego set, how do they look at these cubes and go, yep, just put that bit there and that's going to make the overall dragon body. Yep, that's always, like, I'm always so baffled at people that work at Lego that are able to make this stuff, you know? Yeah, you can tell like this is supposed to be like, you know, this is the body. You know, that's where the wings are gonna go. It's all the support. The Queen Monica, thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome back in. Thank you, thank you. And Dragon Girl, for the 100 biddies, you planning more Lego build streams in the future? I mean, we're 40 minutes in. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do this dragon. This book is kind of thick though, so we'll see how long it takes us. We have 2 other Minecraft sets to build, and Khan got me these as well for my birthday. Wait, I'll put them this way. I have these for my birthday, and I've also got these little guys. I got a lot of Lego sets to build, so we can do another one pretty soon if people are enjoying it. So yeah, I got a lot of Lego to do. And I also really would love to work with Lego, and that would involve doing more. So you'll probably see more in the sometime future. Are you all settled into your new house yet? Does it feel like home? It definitely feels like home, but there's so much stuff I still have to do because I haven't been home like super much in the first half of the year. I can English, I swear. I feel like I've been like, there's some things I've been needing to do and things that have been waiting for my neighbors to do things before I can then do things on my place. Like it's been a lot of waiting and a lot of like trying to find the right time to do things. There's a lot of stuff that I still want to do in the house. And that's what's really going to make it feel like a home. Like I still haven't got my living room, like my lounge room set up. My couch is currently covered in blankets to stop the cats from clawing it. We're slowly training Olive to not claw the couch, which I think it's working. But, you know, there's just some things that I need to like do, and then I'll be I'll be happy. It was a big move too. It was a big move. She's still trying to get into the Lego box. Hold on, she's gonna bring this on camera soon. Hold on. Hold on. She's right at the bottom. Let's see if she carries it into the camera. Oh, Nugget's here now. No, okay, she's leaving it alone. Hey, look at the bag that I have too, by the way. Nuggy, do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Nug Nugs? I want them to see you do the thing that you do. The really cute thing that I've never caught on camera. Hold on. You got like little doodads on your butt, my guy. Okay. You wanna do the thing? You got mess from your medicine. Can I clean that off? Yeah. You gonna do that thing with your hands? With your little paws? You gonna do the thing? You're just gonna look at me. Yeah? Yeah. You gonna do the thing? You know, because you know I'm streaming. So he usually puts his paws up, reaches his paws up towards my face and tries to grab at my face. And then he does like little air biscuits. He's not doing that at the moment. I think he knows I'm streaming. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. He's my boy. My boy. You want to do the thing? Is my hair in the way? Yeah? Yeah? Do you want to do the thing? No? You're just going to do this? You are a mess, boy. What have you gotten your face into? Clean that up? Yeah? 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 He's my little boy. Your cat would never if I touched her belly. My cats both love the belly touches. Nugget loves his little like belly rubs. He's gotten a messy mane right now though. Because we got to give him his medicine every night and he's a little bit messy with it. He doesn't like the taste, so he frothers, he makes bubbles. And he makes a mess. Yeah, I know. And we wipe you and clean you. But you're still gonna make a mess. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll give you a little brush, my little man. You're just getting some cat time at the moment, because he doesn't usually come in the room when I'm streaming. I could let him go. Look. Ah, he's gonna move. He's gonna move. Usually he just stays there. Ah. Yeah. It's my little boy. I don't usually get to show you guys on stream. So we're just taking a little moment, you know? We're taking a little moment. Mm-hmm. You're showing yourself for everybody, eh? Yeah. The Void wants cuddles. He always wants cuddles. He is such like he's like the cuddliest boy. Does anyone have that like clip of when I first got him? Remember when I first got him? I showed you all on stream, and he was the tiniest little guy making little air bickies. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's purring. You guys can't hear him, but he's purring. I would love to stay like this all stream, but I do have to get back to my Lego though. Mm-hmm. I know. You streamed in the room with your kittens for a couple of weeks, but they kept running off with cables and knocking your webcam over. Oh no. Nugget used to be a cable muncher. He's no longer a cable muncher. Sometimes you just gotta train him like, yeah, that stuff is not going anywhere. It's gonna be exactly the same no matter how many times you come in this room. It's just new and exciting when they first get in there, you know? You thought this was a cat stream. I mean, that's, hey, at least my category is just chatting, so. But it is a Lego stream. Do you think he'll stay on my lap? I think he'll get down. So usually he sits on my lap for ages. But when I'm streaming, he doesn't usually like stay. We can see what he's doing. His Olive is currently getting into the blanket underneath my legs. Just catting. It's just catting. It's the category. It's right. Hmm? What's that in there? Get that out of there. There we go. Okay. Are we going to stay there? Are we going to move? That is your I want to leave type pose? All right. Let's sit back up. Let's see what he does. I think he's going to go, though. Olive, I don't want to roll over you, my sweet. My little sweet pea. Yeah, I see you. Can I roll up? Okay. You were gonna be fine. You decided to get up. Okay. You can get under there now. I do need that box back there. Oh, yeah, Nugget's he's going. What are you doing, boy? Where are you going? You leaving? Or are you staying? Just don't put your butt on camera. Okay. Olive want box? I know, but I gotta put things in the box. Okay, we're gonna go back to this one now. There we go. Still looking at the box. Yeah. She's going for a clean though. She's gonna clean at the same time. So there you go. You got some cat attention during this stream. That doesn't usually happen. We love that for us. Okay. Olive is still chilling there. Nugget is probably gonna be gone for the rest of the stream. He does not hang around on stream. All right, let's get going. We got some buildings to do. There's cat hair now. Cats move. Oh, I just read Nightbot's thing as like a comment in chat. Oh, tell ya. Oh, on autopilot. All right. We need 4 of these bad boys on the bottom. Such professional. I know. I just look over, I read, and then I keep going. You know, that's the trick to streaming, right? You look over at chat, you peripheral vision read, but the ones you actually read out, you go whoop, up, yep, and then go back, like you read it out, and then you go back to building. You know, it's a very efficient way of streaming. Streaming tips with Pearl, did you know that? Yeah, you knew that. Okay. Guess our messages weren't interesting enough. I guess not, you know? I guess not. Gotta up your game. All right. Nightbot's not even the #1 chatty. Is there numbered chatties? Is that a thing that's on Twitch? Must be a thing. Okay. Rockin' and rolling down. Where's this block I need? There it is. I also still have to adjust my microphone settings a little bit. Do you guys remember when my microphone like had this whole thing when Windows updated and it was on Tango's stream? You can still you can hear my keyboard sounds and clicky sounds in the background of videos. Like, I don't know if you can hear that. You probably can though, right? Like, I think that comes across in the microphone. I had it in the past where you couldn't hear that stuff. So I have to fix that because I've been realizing that my keyboard is coming out in videos. And I'm just like, great. Cool. Austrian? No, I'm Australian, mate. A little bit far away from there. Okay. Windows Update messing up microphone settings unheard of. The thing is, it didn't mess it up that bad. It's just I had to go into Windows to like fix because obviously like it was blowing out the sound. It always puts it at 100 and it needs to be like more like 60, 70, 80, somewhere around there. But we found that after I updated the firmware on my Rode and it didn't save all my settings. So that was a problem. And it was too late. Couldn't get things back. Okay. We do a little bit. This is feeling very technic, but this will be the wing movement, I'm guessing, and it's probably going to make me do 2 of them. That is my anticipation right here. No, it's going to be 1 because there's only 1 of these little red things. Maybe it's like the neck joint or something. This dragon does move around a lot. Get in there. I know you want to, mate. There we go. Okay. How's it going? Going pretty good, thank you, Arctic. How's it going with you? Hello. There we are. She is in. Looking amazing. Have you been watching any of the World Cup? I haven't, no. I think it's cool, but I don't have a big interest in sports. So, I don't really keep up with it. I know we lost to America. That's about all I know. Twitch recently told me you've been following me for like 5 years. That's a long time. That checks out. I think a lot of people discovered me after I joined like hermitcraft and empires and such. That was like the big time, you know? Crazy time. That's a long time. Thank you for following me for so long. Australia had a great chant though. We bring the vibes, right? It's the vibes. It's not about how we perform. We bring the vibes to the table. Okay, this one here. We're just building this up and up and up. What do we think this piece is, everybody? I'm betting on like the neck or something. Wait, is this? Yeah, that's right. Your follow anniversary is during Pearl's holiday? Aw, man. Really? During my holiday? So I wasn't even like home yet, kind of holiday levels, or I got home and was sick. Discovered me from Empires. I don't know if you're on X Life or not. I was not on X Life, no. I was on New Life, which kind of stems from that. But New Life didn't really conclude as a typical series would either. Twitch's Wild now is an option for 1,000 gifted subs and also gift to all watching. Yep, they definitely changed some settings, that's for sure. That's too much though. Absolutely insane. Okay, we're going. Did we ever guess at what this was? Looks like EFO. Do you guys look at anything that's like black, red, and gray and go, yep, that's EFO. I know it. Oh, golly goo. Banjo this past December, and I'm so glad I did. Oh, Capricorn. You're amazing. Thank you for hanging around, sticking by, being a part of the community. And the red spot. Just always got EFO on your brains, huh? Always got EFO. We can't go a convention now without an EFO popping up somewhere. It's impossible. Okay, yeah, that one's black, that one's gray. Cool, cool, cool. I also have several versions of myself in EFO format now. Every convention I go to, I get a Pearlfo, whatever you call it. Is it? It's not coming. It can't be Pearlfo. Pearl. It's not just a Pearlo though, because a Pearlo is just like normal. You know, like what's a Pearl version of an EFO? I feel like I need to ask that question. Pearl. Yeah, I'll take that. We'll take that. Okay, that's good. This thing was all getting wobbly, so I'm glad we finally got the tiles on there. Poro sounds right. I'll take that. PFO is fun. It is kind of funny. It is a little PFO. I just like, it sounds inappropriate, and I don't know why. Does anyone else feel that way? Like, there's something about PFO. I don't know why. It's like, I feel like I'm gonna Google it and then find it something inappropriate. It's got that vibe, you know? It's P. No, well, there's an F and an O on the end. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it is because of that. Maybe I subconsciously just hear the first 3 letters and go, yep, don't like that. PFO just sounds wrong, doesn't it? Anything with PEE or even PE is just not, I don't know, that doesn't usually end well. Okay. I guess we're on to the next piece. What is this? I'm still like... I tell you with Lego, it's like, yeah, I don't know what I'm building half the time until it actually gets to the point that I'm like, oh yeah, that's recognizable now. But up until that point, you got no clue what's going on. You're just along for the ride. Is this an inhaler? I mean, probably more like a lighter, to be honest with you. You know, you got your little like flick thing there for the lighter. I don't even know. Is there an Appo? Oh yeah, Appo! Can't believe your Ender Dragon was actually an industrial steel beam the entire time. Not the industrial steel beam! Does that go along with like the industrial steel chair? Hi Appo, good to see you. Maybe the head? I think it's too early for the head. It's gonna be part of the body for sure. But like, we're not gonna know. Like, look at it. It's also got like this green shiny around. Like, look, yeah, you did a thing. Congratulations. You know, that's what it feels like. But it's like, cool. I made a what's that Lego type situation, you know? Oh, absolutely. Gotcha. Okay. Coming in with the steel chair as well, right? Steel chair with the steel beam. Okay, that's getting there. I do love how calming just regular Lego feels like. Technic is stressful. Regular Lego is just like, yeah, go along for the vibes. You're good. And this one goes on here. Like I said, look at that. I did a thing. It's got green shiny sparkles. So obviously I've done something amazing. I still can't tell what it is. So this build at TwitchCon and wanted it so bad. The Ender Dragon looks sick. I know, right? I had to get it. I was like, you know what? I have 0 room in my suitcase, but I'm getting it. So I did. And then I had to mail it back. But I finally got it on the weekend and I'm happy. Apparently I missed the delivery on Friday or some point. I don't think the guy ever knocked, to be honest with you. Car Nora, I didn't hear a single thing, so I had to get it on Saturday before it closed in the morning. You think it's the paw? Like the leg? I don't know. Still vibing with something on the body going on. Doesn't want me to put that all the way through by the looks of it. Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Okay. You despise signed for deliveries? I don't know. Well, to be fair, it was a really big box. And like people do steal packages. So like I was fine going to pick it up, but I honestly feel like sometimes our delivery drivers just do not knock. And a lot of people actually say, yeah, I was sitting and staring at the window all day and they didn't knock. They just left a slip. So I don't know. I feel like my delivery guy is not. It could be. They could be. And I could just be not hearing it. I don't know. But the thing is though, they leave like a little card in the post box for us. And my postie's handwriting, not great. We could roughly tell like the numbers, right? It's a big long tracking number. We could roughly tell the numbers. And then it got to like the last two numbers and it was just this joint scribble. And I was like, okay, I can't look that up online to figure out exactly what it is. So I'm just going to guess that it's the package from Rotterdam. And I went and I took that slip to the post office. And the lady's like, I can't read this. Do you have like the app or something? And I was like, no, I didn't have the app or an email for it. And she's just like, how am I supposed to read these last two numbers? And I'm like, I don't know. Percy's gonna get better handwriting, I guess, like a doctor's handwriting. So yeah, she was just like, well, I guess I'll just go in blind and hope it's here. Because sometimes they leave the slips and they haven't like gotten delivered yet to the post office. So they like to make sure that it's actually tracked in there properly. And then I'm at the right post office. So she's like, all right, guess I'll go in blind. I don't know. It just every time. I feel like it's because they're rushing because they're on a time crunch. So they write really fast, but it also means that so many of the things they write are just illegible. You can't read them. I need these people to slam on my door, make sure I hear. I don't know. To be fair, I don't have a doorbell yet. So, like, they are resorted to having to knock instead of use the ding doorbell. Your local post office just lets you check via address even with that delivery slip once. Yeah, we have, like... Oh, so you just have, like, all your packages listed under your address on the computer that they have, or... Because... I think I don't know what system they have here in Australia, but they're always looking up the number rather than the address. Did I do that the right way around? Yeah, we're good. And this one goes on here. Okay, but I got it, and it's fine. There's a package from England that I also have to keep an eye out for. You think it's the piece that holds the dragon? Oh, the bit at the bait, like the bottom? I think there's some validity there, but this like bit in the middle kind of like throws me off, you know? I can see that though. Oh, it wants me to put that on afterwards, I think. I mean, I could, yeah, I'll put that on afterwards. The speed writing slows down the overall process when it cannot be read. Yeah. But unfortunately, like their job and the post office job, they're two separate jobs. So the postie just like focuses on what they have to do at the time. So there's too much of a crunch on posties. That's why so many issues are like happening these days, because they're constantly like in such high demand to get things done so quick, and it becomes an issue. This way, and then we're gonna go in this way. Okay, and then this is gonna like snook in there if I can get that in there. Will there be maybe new hermitcraft merch? Are you trying to get an announcement from me or something? If there's new hermitcraft merch, you'll find out when everybody is ready to say something. Otherwise, for now, there is my plushie. My plushie's out. If you want to have a look at that, that's there. Okay, that will goes in there. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm doing that right. Have I put that in correct? Yeah, no, I have. That's fine. My kid wants me to ask if you and Lizzie met before this last TwitchCon. Yeah, I've met Lizzie before. I'm trying to remember exactly where. I think it was last year. I think I met Lizzie. It was either at the Minecraft premiere or it was earlier than that. I think it was the Minecraft premiere. So it might have been last year. Might be the thing to hold the wings. I could see it. I could see it. I need this little wheel here. Which way around I gotta put it in? This way? I'm looking, yeah, that way. All right. This is where it gets fiddly. Usually this is Technic sets that make me do this. Not regular Lego sets. Can you imagine a kid doing this? Like that, this would not work for a child. I'm not gonna lie. They would 100% get their parent to help them with this bit. Because like, this is so fiddly. Get in there, broski. There, I want you to go there. I want you to stay there while I push this through. There we go. All right. Has the build been enjoyable? I mean, I've only made this so far. But I'm vibing. I'm vibing. Okay. That goes in there. Am I playing champions? You suck at team building. Champions? What do you mean champions? I'm not sure what you mean by champions. Delara, thank you for the 28 months. Thank you so very much, love it. Lego streams, best streams. It's good to do it again. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Thank you so much, lovely. Welcome back in. We did get a little sidetracked by cats, yeah. Nugget came in for a little snug, so we had to give him a little snug. That was, like, needed. Oh my gosh. Genuinely, if I was a kid trying to do this, there was no hope. Hey, look at that! We made a little spinny spinny! Spinny spinny! Okay, so this spins. Are we sure? It's got to be the mechanism for the wings. It's 100%. And I think this is going to lay this way, right? It's going to lay somewhere like along that way. And then it's going to spin so that the wings do the little flappy thing. That's what it is, everybody. We figured it out. We're slowly getting into the I know what I'm building phase. Do I push this all the way down? No, I don't. Can only go so far anyway. Okay. Woo, look at all the little doodads. This is totally the little mechanism for the wings. Okay. Now we know. This one needs to go on over here. And then we got to do 2 of those. You remember you get the Eiffel... You remember I got the Eiffel Tower for Christmas but started crying since the bottom layer kept falling apart, so you got your mom to help you in the end? Oh, why did it keep falling apart though? What happens? Why was that falling apart? Put that there. We'll put it here. That didn't really matter exactly where I slid that on. I was finicky. Okay, and then this one. Make sure they're the same. Amazing. There we go. Look at that. We got a little spinny doodad. You meant Pokemon Champions? It's the battle focus game. Is that? Oh right. No, I haven't played that. I think I've seen that. Like that's in a lot of competitive tournaments, right? I feel like I've seen that on Twitch. You're super young and too hyper to properly follow steps is your guess? Right. I loved building Lego sets when I was younger. Absolutely loved it. There was a time where like Lego released a bunch of Western style sets. So like I had things like a bunch of like little jails and horses and carts and stuff. And there was several of those sets that I was given and they were so cool. I don't have them anymore. We ended up selling them or giving them to my uncle, I forget, because he's super into Lego. But there was a time where I was like, I have to clear out space. I'm not using these anymore, so... Yeah, they did go, unfortunately. Or we gave them to a kid. I can't remember. I think half of my Lego was given to like a kid for like 30 bucks. And then the other half was like given to my uncle for the sets that he wanted. And then I got more Lego for streaming. So the problem that I thought I was solving is no longer solved. I've gone back to the issue again that I have a lot of Lego now everywhere. That's breaking apart, and I have to every time I move it, like some bit falls off somewhere, and I lose that, you know. So I got a little bit of Lego. You should never sell your Lego to sin above all the sins. I mean, I don't know. I think the kid that got my Lego was pretty happy. I think that was completely fine. I made a kid happy. I'm happy with that. It was sets that were just gathering dust. It's fine. I am happy with my choice I made. You have 5 Lego sets in your office? 5? I think you gotta up those numbers. I think those numbers are too small. Oh, there is a block missing here. I almost missed this little knob. Look at that little knob. Look at that. That's where, like, I'm gonna attach, I think, one of the legs, I think, to that spot. That's what I'm assuming. Because this is the wing mechanism, so that's gonna be a leg. That's gonna be a leg. Look, it's another green thing, flash of stuff. Okay. So we're not mirroring that on the other side. I'm just leaving that open like that. That feels very wrong. But it's not there on the other side, so I guess I'm leaving it that way. Okay. I gotta put this around the right way. This way. This way. And then here, which is not going to be very stable for now until we obviously place some of the other things that we need. Okay. It's held on by this tiny little brick down here. That's it. That's the only brick holding it up right now. Okay. Scary. I've still got some bits left though. All right. Aha! I'm tiling it up. That's going to solidify it. There we go. Okay, flip around. Now we do the... Couldn't I put these pieces on in the other step? I feel like that would have gone slightly better. Except for this bit. This bit wouldn't have been able to do that. Okay, and she's gonna go in like so. Like that. Yeah, okay. That's in. Just holding him by a thread. I mean a brick. I tell you, some of the times I'm building Lego sets, it's like, right, do not break. I'm getting your joining pieces, I swear. Just give me a moment. And then I have two little pieces spare, which is very normal. And we're gonna flick that up and click it into its ball joints. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. We did it. Wait, if those are the wings. Wait. This is the post at the bottom. This is absolutely the post at the bottom. We thought it was like body bit, like the person who said that it was the base. I think you were totally right because I think in the image, yeah, this is the base. This is underneath the dragon. So you were right. And we have 2 spare bits. That's gonna go in my spare bits box. All right. Does the crank make the wings flap? It does, yes. Oh, we got a little bag. Choose a little bag. Probably still gonna feel like there's a lot of pieces coming out of it, though. Yep. Oh, it's the nameplate! And the dragon. Look at it. It's the nameplate. Ooh. There's another bit in there. Yeah, there you go. Getting to the dragon part? No, this is still the base. We're still building the base. We're over an hour into stream and we're building the base. Let me take a drink. Is it a health bar? I guess technically it is, yeah. Okay. Sticker or printed name? This is printed. That's not a sticker. I can fill the bumps of the individual letters. So that's pretty cool. They made a little custom brick for that. I don't think this instruction, like bag 2, is going to take us all that long. Okay, especially not if we shuffle ahead with that. It's gonna make... We have to make 4 of those? Okay, hold on. I gotta lock in and make 4 of these bad boys, in which case I'm doing this. Where's the last one? There it is. Okay. This is what I like to do. Whenever it says make multiples of something, I do it all at the same time. Insert cat visit and derailing stream again. Could happen. I think Nugget coming in during stream is a pretty rare thing. So I don't think that's going to happen again. You'll probably have Olive in the background doing Olive things. But you won't have Nugget come up again, I don't think. We'd be absolutely blessed if Nugget comes in twice. Alright. And now this does what? That goes in here. Like that. Yeah, you guys can still see that, right? You can. Cool, cool, cool. That one goes there. We flip it around. We do the same thing. There. And then there. Cool. There we go. See, we're already so fast through this. Okay. Then we do these two big long boys. What are they? Sixes? They are sixes. These go in the back. One there. And then one there that you can barely see. Okay. And then we got 4 little doodads. They go on the ends. Remind me. What's going on? I am hearing things. There is one IP that you wish Lego would do more for. What's that? Which IP is that? Out of curiosity. I love the new... is it Lord of the Rings sets? Like, or is it Game of Thrones? It might be Game of Thrones. There's like Minas Tirith or something. What is it called? The big like cliff castle thing. That set's cool. Yeah, Minas Tirith. Yeah, that's the one. What's that from again? I'm getting the universes all mixed up. Lord of the Rings. It was the Lord of the Rings. I was right. I need to watch Lord of the Rings again. It's been a long time. I haven't seen it in ages. Yeah, that is 2 there. Okay. Game of Thrones set does have the dragons. It has dragons. Are they like as cool as this set that I'm building right now in terms of like how detailed the dragons are? Or are they like kind of mega block type dragons? You watched all the Hunger Games movies the other day. Nice. You want more sets from Horizon? You have the Tallneck and the Lego Adventure set from Horizons. I know. Unfortunately, I don't think Horizon's popular enough for them to like invest in doing that. But I agree, that would be amazing because I love the Horizon games. And I love the Tallneck Lego set they've got. I don't know if anyone else has seen, but there's like some like community built sets out there that you can technically order all the Lego bits for and then build it based off that. Oh, I gotta do this 2 times. Yeah. And those are pretty cool. So if you're interested in if you want more Horizon sets, you could build the community ones. You would love the T-Rex from Horizon? Gosh, I need to play those games again. I've lost track. There's so many dinosaurs in that game that I don't know exactly which ones people are referring to. The Thunderjaw is cool. There is a few extra sets that I like. They're official that I haven't got, right? Because all I have is the Tallneck. But there's some seriously cool ones. Okay. Aha! This is the end gateway. This is what we're making here. That checks out. Oh, and the blue sparklies are like all the... It's the particles inside it. That makes so much sense. Look at that. That's so cool. I like that's coming out of the gateway. Heck yeah. The Thunderjaw. The Thunderjaw is sick. I love the Thunderjaw. Aren't they making like another Horizon game? Was there another one? I can't remember. And look at that, we're almost finished with this bag already. See? I'll do this one, would be quicker. Okay, 2 of these bad boys. And that goes in on the side. Did I build that right? Hold on. Nope, I didn't build that right. Did I do the same with this one? Nope, I did this one right. Okay, cool. Okay, and that needs to go in here. Like that. And then same on this side. And here. Like that. Gosh, every time I see one of those Lego videos, you know what people do like time lapses of building Lego sets and you can audibly, like it's ASMR, you can audibly hear, you know, all the click clacking of the Lego. The amount of force and slam you would have to do on those Lego bricks to make them make the sound. Because anyone just building Lego normally, you barely hear anything. Like you might hear a little bit of a tiny thing of plastic against plastic, but you don't hear the clicky clackies of so many of those time-lapse videos. They really got to be slamming those down. Okay. We're doing a little hold here. Is this like a torch on the pillar? I mean, actually, you know, there's a torch on the pillar, isn't there, by default? Gosh, imagine if this set has the egg in it. That would be so cool. I'm just putting that out there. If this set has the egg, I would die. Wait, but I have extra little glass doodads. What am I doing with those little extra boys? It's gonna be a post effect. Some of them genuinely, I think I've seen someone explain when they were asked about that same situation. And they're like, yeah, I slammed the Lego down basically to make the sound. And it's going to take them so much longer as well because they got to obviously do that multiple times to make sure they get the sound. And, you know, that's a whole thing. To make Lego time lapses. Some probably just edit in post, but can you imagine adding click-clack noises for every single Lego block? It also wouldn't sound as authentic. Like, you can tell when people add in post effects. Having the dragon that fits the underworld with a tower and egg, but it's for kids, so it's hard. Yeah. You would love hermitcraft Lego sets. What hermitcraft Lego set would you want to build? I feel like that brings up the question then, right? It's the nameplate! So sick. I'm gonna love this, aren't I, once we finish this. I'm running the next bag, so I just have 2 spare glass tiles. Alright. This is gonna be so cool. Alright, now we're building the dragon. Here we go. Look, it's the body. You can see up here. So this is the main body part. I even forgot that those previews were a thing. I tell you, they have little like rips that you can get the paper off easier. It doesn't rip along that properly. I saw that. Okay. That didn't go off the desk, right? You guys didn't see that? Okay. Scarlet. Oh my gosh. That would be such a massive Lego set. Gem's Dragon Castle this season would make a nice Lego set. It would. I would love like a proper like medieval castle Lego set. That would be awesome. You like my season 8 base so you can pick it up and rotate it. I mean, at least you don't have to rebuild it. You can just genuinely just pick that up and rotate it, right? That's something. I feel like I would want something smaller. What would I want to build if it wasn't hermitcraft? I feel like with how many little things we've made on hermitcraft, things like vehicles, I think would be really fun to build in Lego from hermitcraft. I know that could be biased because I'm building fire trucks this season, but I feel like those like things like that could be fun little Lego sets. The full experience must be dismantling it, then rotating, then rebuilding my starter base. I mean, hey, everyone makes their own experiences, right? My season 9 base, one base season 10, Hungry Hermits would all be sick. Oh my gosh. My season 9 base would be a hectic Lego set. Like the amount of details in that base that you would have to try to translate into Lego. Oh gosh. I would say good luck to whoever would design that. Okay. Decked out 2? How are you gonna make Decked Out 2 into a Lego set? How is that gonna happen? As insane and cool as that would be, how? The flower shop complete with Purtle and noodles? Oh my word. Do you think it would work? You can make a working turtle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 3, 4, 5. We're gonna just chuck that in at the end then. That's fine. They tattoo is just blocks. They'll just give you a pile of blocks and say good luck. Like I said, a Pearl's double life tower and it's just 300 grey bricks. A lot of that would be that. And you would be just layering bricks. But it's like, it does this, right? It's a little like, it's kind of like S pattern. Deep frosted. Yeah, if you build like the stuff above decked out too, rather than decked out exactly. If you build the deep frost citadel, that would be a sick Lego set. I can agree with that one. Okay. Oh gosh, there's so many more pieces on this one. I thought like, oh yeah, maybe we'll be able to do like, why did I just stutter that? I thought maybe we'll be able to do like the other Lego sets in this stream. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna have to save those for another stream. I forgot to do the yellow bits. Hermitopia from the Empire's crossover? Oh my gosh, I barely remember that build. That was such a fleeting time, I feel like. Empire's crossover was just... We were done before we knew it. Okay, these are the like ones, right? Yeah. You have a sad cat next to you and she has a vet appointment later, so she's in a carrier? Oh. Is she okay? Why has she got a vet appointment? Vampire's Castle work week. You're mostly doing other stuff away from Hermitopia? I think it was like, what? I only like, was it 2 or 3 episodes I got when we did the Empire's crossover? I feel like it was only 2 episodes or something. I built in Hermitopia. I did a whole section of that. But then I also built in Scott's area as well. Because that was not long after Double Life, I feel like. Did I miss something real quick? I did! What? I didn't even hear that. Ashan? Why did I not hear that? Did my alert go off and I just didn't hear that? Ashan, this was 32 minutes ago. Thank you for the $20 tip. I don't know why I didn't see that. But Ashan, thank you so much for the $20 tip for the adorable nugget and olive. Oh. Thank you very much. I saw that because my phone buzzed. So I was able to catch the notification for PayPal through there. Thank you so much, lovely. Thank you, thank you. And you helped out Ollie? I don't remember interacting with Ollie during that very much. What did we do? I know there was this whole like mini game thing where it was like tag or something that we played. I remember creeping out pics in the nether because there was the hat, right? It was the hat. You had to tag him and you give him the hat. And I remember creeping out pics in the nether and that was like the best. I had such a great time with that. That was so funny because it was scaring him and I was like, yes, this is so good. I don't remember the bit with Ollie. And I feel like that is a shame. Don't think there's a notification. Are my notifications just bugged? Like, have you guys been seeing notifications come up? Have they broken again? Because there are alerts on the screen. I don't know. Built him a tent, I think, and helped him terraforming. Oh, that's right. He had like a whole cliffside base, right? I did a lot in the crossover. I think I did pretty decent. I built the Hermitopia thing. I built the house at Scott's area. I helped Ollie with his stuff. I did the whole tag minigame thing. I think that was pretty good. It still Pixar's most viewed short. I have no idea. I have no idea. Where is my stuff? There it is. Okay. That's that way, which means this is here. Ooh, I tucked that up underneath that. Oh, the other way around. There we go. Okay. Well, it was busy. I was. I feel like I remember feeling like I didn't do enough though. Oh, sorry, shorty time. Dusky Wolf. I wish you all the best for your first day. Heck yeah, first day of a new job. Well, first off, congratulations. And secondly, I hope your day goes really well. Heck yeah, let's go. Jem also helped Ollie by building him a tree. Yeah, that is the one thing. Like, Jem doesn't like terraforming. I did the terraforming and Jem helped with the tree, which technically is part of terraforming, but Jem doesn't like building the terrain. So we did a duo team on that, I guess. Okay, that's all in there. And then we got to do some funky thing with the mechanics again. We need that. We need this. And we can... I like how that, like, you can... You guys can't see this. At the top, right? They've got this. You can just lay the piece over the top to make sure you got the right size. I love how they do that in Lego books. I also had the Monster Slayer Club with... Oh, and that as well? Oh my gosh. Okay, so it must have been more than 2 episodes then. I forgot about the Monster Slayer Club. That goes in there. That goes in there. Monster Slayer Club was very fun. It is a fleeting dream. I don't even remember what we did with that. My memory is gone. So much has happened in the last 5 years. It's actually kind of insane. Actually a little bit insane. So what season was that? Was that season 8 or 9? That was season 2 of Empires. That was probably season 9. Yeah, season 9. Wow. Yeah, that was my alien base. And season 10 was the solar punk base. Someone said my season 9 base. That was the alien base, wasn't it, that they were talking about? I think for some reason, I keep thinking season 10 is season 9. Because when someone said season 9, I was like, oh yeah, my solar punk base. Like, and I spent so much time on that alien base. Yet I, for some reason, am not really remembering it very well. It goes in there. Got a little spinny doodads. Look at that. Okay. Decked Out 2 season was the crossover. Gosh, Decked Out feels like season 10. Season 9 and 10, as far as I'm concerned, are the same season. Like, that is one really long season. That's all it is. I had 5 episodes in the Empire side of the crossover. 5. Oh my gosh. I think it was a decently long crossover, wasn't it? Probably because you still associate season 10 as current, so you feel like season 11 is season 10. Maybe, I don't know. I kind of feel like this is a season 11, you know? I don't think my brain is struggling with that one too much. But I guess it just feels weird to have more than 10 seasons. Hermitcraft is just cracked, I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm breaking it. Get on there, mate. I need you to stay on there. I need leverage. Right. That's okay. So that is all going to link up. And all spin together now. Look at that. I love it. It's always satisfying when gears all come together. Okay. Now, this bit just wants to come off. So if we could put some stability on that, that would be great. Easy way to remember the 2 seasons. 1 season at Decked Out, 1 season at Hungry Hermits. See, those feel like they're the same season to me. But I guess you're right. They're both Tango-built games. But that does feel like the same season. I don't know why. It was like 3 weeks, another week or 2 with the Empire's crew and Hermitcraft. 3 weeks? Wait, so was the whole crossover, you saying... Are people saying 5 episodes is in 5 episodes including the time on Hermitcraft too with the Empire's crew, or just on the Empire server? Because, man, I think I was locked in with, like, episodes back then, to be honest with you. I take way too long now for some reason. You would think as I did more episodes, I would get more efficient. Alas, I'm going in the opposite direction. How is that possible? Just Empire. I did 5 in 3 weeks. Man, I gotta get on that level again. It's not even that big of a level, to be honest with you. Like that's a pretty normal level of episodes. I just have not been great as of late. I have so much content though now. I've got the IRL episode built up. I've got this other content that you guys will get in July. I've got technically it's technically 2 IRL videos because I have windmill footage as well. I got 2 hermitcraft episodes to make. We got a lot of videos coming up. I just gotta finish them. Too many things right now. I think my sleep schedule was worse back then. Ah, so it led to more content. That makes sense. Okay. Feel like that justifies it? A little bit. I still gotta get better at that. I have been hard recording over the weekend though, genuinely. I locked in. So the editing is gonna be interesting though. I don't know how the editing is gonna go on it. It feels like it's gonna be an incredibly long video. So I might have to like end up summarizing bits just so it's not like 2 hours long. Okay. That is not the right way. I mean, actually that was fine. That would have been fine. The thing turns. It's fine. Okay. So with 2 IRL videos filmed, you get content for the next 2 years at least. Well, I don't know. They're a bit more time sensitive because one of them was at least like the windmill can come at any time. But the other one was filmed at the Emergency Services Museum. So that one is actually more time sensitive, to be honest with you. So when I finally get a moment on hermitcraft to work on that, then I will. It's currently in limbo right now. Until I can get a moment to actually sit and work on that. 3, that goes here. 2 hour long file stream videos. Well, with Pantheon, who knows how long that one's going to be. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing with Pantheon, because I think by the end of that is going to be incredibly long. About webcam this stream, what kind of Lego set are you building? Hi Vanessa, we are making the Ender Dragon. The Minecraft Ender Dragon. New set, I bought it at TwitchCon. And I've been so excited to build it. Do you think there's a chance we'll be getting any more decked out Tyrons before Decked Out 3 comes out? Obviously not soon, of course. Yeah, not at the moment because I gotta focus on these videos, but you already know that. But it is my goal to finish uploading those before Decked Out 3 happens, which I think we're still quite far away from that. The problem is with the later runs, essentially, was that because the runs got longer and longer, it means the phases got longer and longer. That's kind of why I stopped uploading them again, because I was like, oh, this is going to be an incredibly long phase. It's going to take like 4 or 5 parts to finish this phase, basically, is what the issue was. I need these to line up together. Oh no, I'm breaking it. So yeah, we'll kind of see how it goes with that, but I do want to finish that before Decked Out 3. So I need to line these up so they're the same. Don't you turn. I need you to be the same. Dang it! Nope. Please hold. Need these. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm seeing, but I need to line up this the same as the other one without turning them. Do not turn. You're just going to slot in there. Nope, that's not going to match up either. I'm going to get it. And you're going to slot in there and you're going to be the same. Yep. Okay, we got it. Because you see, the problem is that they turn each other, right? So I had to make sure they were aligned. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm great. Okay. Ever played Decked Out 1? I remember trying, but it was kind of broken on the world download. So I never properly got to do it. But at that point, you know when you play the sequel to a game and it's like, you know, you can tell how much more, like how much extra passion Tango put into it, into the second one. Like it was it was big, right? And I feel like my brain was stuck on Decked Out 2 at that point. Going to Decked Out 1 is like Decked Out 2, but stripped down. So I was kind of like already too head into Decked Out 2 to like get invested into Decked Out 1 enough to try to fix it. So Scout said he wanted to burn down my base to help move it. It doesn't help. The problem with that, he wants to blow it up actually. So the fact that he's saying burn it down is an evolution of what he wants to do. He wanted to blow it up. But the problem with doing that is if he does that, I don't have the blocks to rebuild it. And then I have to resource all of the blocks that he's breaking again. So that's not gonna work. I've had to lay that rule down. I basically said to him he could use like 1 block of TNT because that means it's not gonna like TNT, whatever TNT blows up, it drops the blocks. But if you use 2 things of TNT, it's just gonna blow up the blocks that dropped from the first one. So I said he could do 1 because then you get the blocks back. But if he burns it down or uses more than that, it's not going to work out. And it is actually going to cost me a lot of time trying to source the blocks that would be missing. So, unfortunately, I do have to be a little bit more serious with that. It's either that or I just move it myself. I don't mind which. But that would cause, unfortunately, issues. But I understand his desire to do that. Renzalays will pick up all the blocks. They won't. Because for a lays, you need to have the designated block in their hand to pick up, and there is way too many variants of blocks in that build for the allays to be able to do that. So I know we want to have fun with it. That's great, but it is going to actually be really painful if we go that route rather than fun. He's been trying not to set anything on fire so he could be in the calendar. Can't believe he took that seriously. If he wants to be in the calendar, well, I didn't even say a set time. And I've been gone for a little while, so I don't know how long this guy has been like, yeah, look, I'm doing great. I haven't even been watching him. So, like, there is nothing at the moment that's proving that he's not been setting things on fire, really. In my mind, you know? He's gonna have to do that for a lot longer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that fits there. Tell him if he gets rid of any blocks, he has to get them back for himself. That is the punishment. The problem is it's gonna be like, because there's gonna be quite a few people helping me move it, it's gonna be, guys, I don't have this block to build. Does anyone else have this block? I don't have this block. Do you have this block? It's gonna be a lot. So it would have to be like, right, Scar, this is your designated item. Whatever you destroy, you gotta resource the blocks again. That's completely, you punish yourself. Whatever you want to do, you punish yourself. He can destroy it as much as he wants, as long as he gets the blocks back and doesn't affect any of the other bits that anyone else is working on. It's not clear when they wanted to burn something. I have seen a few clips on Twitter about that. Okay. I'm trying not to be too distracted because I need to make sure like these are all correct. I think we're good. You should make a big day since last incident counter. You know what? That's valid. I should totally do that. You're right. You're right. That's a good idea. Let me write that down. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I've written it down. Okay. These are a lot of steps that can be equaled with a no Scar. Well, see, I want people to have fun, you know? Otherwise, it is more just a boring grind. So, like, I don't mind. If they want to punish themselves, then that's up to them at the end of the day, right? As long as it gets built That's all I need. Okay. Hey, we good to go in completely with that one? Yeah, we're good. All right. And we pop. We're filling it in slowly. This is the body. We're getting there slowly but surely. All right. And that one goes on this side. You're running to get the bloom badges. In the running to get the bloom badges? Oh yeah, that's like a new thing Twitch has been doing, right? You watch the streams and you get like the bloom badges. I don't know what they do. Nukiri, hello, good to see you. Is this still the dragon? It is indeed still the dragon. Wait, did you pop in earlier in the stream as well? Are you thinking we finished the dragon already? Yeah, no, we built the base, which is really cool because it's got the end of the dragon and everything on it. We're just building the body now. No, you just got here. Okay, got you. Yeah. No, this is the dragon. I just got my package from Rotterdam on Saturday, so I've finally gotten my Lego sets and I've been hankering to build these. And I'm so excited because we've got this one, we had the little piggy, and we have a chimkin too. I really wish this set was done after the Tiny Takeover update though, because I would have loved to build just a little tiny yellow box chicken. That would have been so fun. Okay. Would have just been one cube with some like printed on eyes or something. You still have the chicken to build? Nice. Wait, did you get that set at TwitchCon? You did? Nice. Was that a freebie that Lego gave you? Did you buy any at TwitchCon? I couldn't help myself. I had to buy the dragon. Dragon had to come home. I almost got the skeleton. It was kind of between the dragon or the skeleton. But I had to get the dragon. Okay. You have the chicken one. It's really cute. I'm looking forward to making the chicken one. The pig faces are alright. Pig's still cute. But the chicken one like has big chicken. It's got little fox in it too. And it's even got like the cool chicken. So it must have been after they did the biome update. So I do quite like the chicken set. It's pretty cute. What other Lego sets have you not built yet? As in like as in sets that I have, Scorch, or? It was a freebie, felt very honored. Didn't buy any myself other than that. Fairs. You gotta get the dragon though, I'm just saying. Gotta get the dragon. I think that's a given. Everybody's gonna get the Minecraft dragon set. Perhaps you should take the chimkin out when building the chicken set. Maybe I should. Chimkin is currently in the cupboard behind me. You can kind of see his legs. He's there. He's chilling in my cupboard, all nice and safe. You can show the other two sets you had. Well, so there's the pig and the chicken Minecraft Lego set, but then I also have the bouquet of roses and like a little cactus kind of like jar set as well. And then I have the Technic Lego car set as well on top of that. So I've got a few. There it is. Okay, that was 6. And then we need this bad boy in the middle. Here. And the worst part about building Lego sets is when you accidentally mess them up and you got to restart it again. I mean, that's the biggest mistake you can make. Because if you've got to restart the entire thing again, you've made a really bad one. Sometimes you realize enough that you can go back like a couple steps and you're fine. But specifically on the Technic sets, it gets really bad if you've missed like a very vital block, because like that's all locked in, right? That gets locked in pretty quickly with what you're building. If you miss that block, good luck trying to get that in there again. Okay, we are good. Genuinely, I say this every Lego stream. How does someone look at this and think, yep, that's gonna be an Ender Dragon? I would love to like see their creative process one day and like figure out how the heck they're designing this stuff. You kind of say the same about Minecraft sometimes, but Minecraft typically looks like the thing that you're building from the get-go. At least roughly, anyway. They once built an entire house of Lego in the UK and some joker put a red brick in with all the yellow ones and annoyed everyone else with it. Oh, wait. Entire house of Lego? You saying like full-size house with regular-size Lego bricks? It's kind of insane. I'm guessing that's not standing anymore, or is it actually still there? Because that would be crazy if it is. I love that just one person did that, though. Okay. No idea if it's still there or not. I mean, how long ago was it? Was it a while ago, or? Okay. Gray ones now, right? Yeah, this is gray ones. Okay, and they go like this. The one with James May. Oh, James May toy. It's a James May thing? Well, that's awesome. 15 years ago. Oh, that's totally not there anymore. If that's still there, I'll be very surprised. Very melted? Okay, the UK heat. I know you guys are getting hotter at the moment, but it's not that hot. It's hot, but it's not that hot. You're gonna have to get into probably like 50, 60 degrees before it even starts probably making an impact on that. 30 is not hot enough. Found the clip. I can't watch them on stream, but hey, yeah, no, okay, I see why somewhat they would get upset. Okay, so what I can see in the thumbnail is it's got like strips of colored Lego. So I'm guessing someone mixed in one red brick into that Lego strip, and that would probably annoy me too. So I totally get their annoyance with that. 40 on Thursday for you guys. 40 in England. That's bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like without most houses having AC, that's bad. Stay cool, everybody. I'm gonna repeat my typical thing that I always say. When it gets hot, okay. First off, if you don't have an AC, or you don't have at least have a pedal fan, get like wet a towel. Get a nice wet towel, okay, and get a big ice block. Put the ice block in the towel. Wrap that ice block up in the towel, and use that on like your legs or the back of your neck is a big one. Just always have a wet towel and an ice block on hand, and that helps so much. I say this as someone who, back when I was still doing all my YouTube videos and stuff at home, at mum and dad's house, I mean, back when I was still living with mum and dad, I didn't have AC in my studio, and my PC would heat up the room a lot. So anything above like 25, and I was working in 30, 40 degrees in my room. And so I was living with that towel and the ice block thing, you know? So I tell you, if you don't have an ice block, you should probably get one now. Stick it in the freezer before that heat gets to you. You've had multiple ACs explode here because of overheating. Oh my God. Where are you guys getting your ACs from? Who's making your ACs? Is it the humidity that's destroying them? Okay, that's all good. 42 days running with 37 the day before. Really struggling with 30 already with my health. Oh, gosh. Yeah, no, that's not good. Do you have the thing that I said where you get like a wet towel and everything? Please stay healthy as much as you can. Please make sure to drink plenty of fluids, everybody. Stay hydrated. You got a evapola today? It's not 90 degrees and it is lovely. Wait, what do you mean? It is not 19 degrees and it's lovely? Do you mean like it's pumping 19 degrees or like... That's good. Hi, Green Minosaurus. I am making the Ender Dragon with Lego. But of course I'm following instructions. I'm not that talented to make it myself. But I'm making the Minecraft Ender Dragon. We're slowly getting through the bags. Where is the bit that I'm looking for right now? Here it is. Got it. I need this one first, though. With the new LEGO Smart Voice, the Ender Dragon next set might come out with the wings lighting up when they flap. When you move it side to side, you can hear the sounds of the Nether and the Dragon. What? They're putting sound into these sets? That sounds crazy. Doing something similar to wheat packs put in the freezer. Wheat packs? Wheat packs? Do you mean like how they have hot packs with like rice and everything? You can do the wheat packs for the cold? Interesting. I've never heard of that before, I'll be honest with you. Wheat, Haruk, wheat. Lego Smart Play is what it's called. That's interesting. Yeah, I've seen like ways that you can light up Lego sets with like you can buy like a separate pack and install it into the Lego sets that you're making. But at that point it's like, man, the Lego set has already been a bit expensive for me. I'm not buying extra. But I tell you, some of the lighting sets out there for different Lego sets look very cool. Okay. That goes on there, and then we flip that around this way. That goes this way. I'm anticipating here, so it clicks onto that. Yep. All right, there we go. There we go. There are official Lego lighting bricks that normally come with the sets. Normally come with the sets? I've always seen them come separately. Like, they're official Lego things, but I always see them as like, hey, you can buy this add-on to your Lego set too to go with it. But they don't usually come with the lighting. I feel like that's a bit different. What Lego set have you seen that comes with it? Out of curiosity. If it comes with it, it's probably like pretty important to the overall design. Otherwise, they just put it on as an extra. You have homemade wheat packs with snowmen drawn on them. Ah, I love that. Well, hey, that's a good way to beat the heat. So maybe people should remember about that as well. Get yourself some wheat packs, because apparently those are a thing. Example is the new Cars and Star Wars set. There's a new Cars set? What am I doing? I'm skipping ahead is what I'm doing. Do you love Pearl giving advice to our lovely European friends for heat waves? Obviously, she knows how to deal with the heat in Australia, and I love that she takes time to share it. I just I know that the heat can be absolutely horrid, and specifically for England and just, well, even Europe in general. You guys don't really have air cons up there, and that kind of heat without an air con is horrid. So I will feel for you, and I absolutely will share my experiences. In Japan, I went to Japan in basically the height of summer as my first trip in 2018. Should not have gone in the middle of summer. That's just how the timing worked out. And it was just so hot, and we were walking up mountains, and my saving grace was I bought a giant bottle of water and we stuck it in a freezer, and I hugged that frozen bottle of water for like 2 or 3 days walking around the place, and that saved me so much. That was the absolute best thing ever. It made everything so much more doable. So there's just something, just hug a frozen block of ice. Frozen block of ice. It wouldn't be ice if it wasn't frozen. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Humidity is also a major issue. It absolutely is. And that we have more like dry heat here in Australia. But I can at least sympathize with the fact of being in Japan at the height of summer, which they have very high humidity as well. So I do know how bad that heat is. It sucks. Tokyo in August is deadly. I actually genuinely think that's when I went. I can't remember. It was somewhere in summer. I cannot remember what month it was. I feel like I should remember. It was a while ago. Like that flight to Japan in 2018 was like my first flight. Was it Japan or was it America first? I think it was Japan first. Like I hadn't gone on a plane since 2005 at that point. And that was like one of my first, like that was my first trip internationally out of Australia for my entire life. And then after that, everything changed, of course. But that was pretty crazy to start with that. You've always stayed in Switzerland during August when you lived in Japan as it was so hot. You stayed in Switzerland? Dang. Yeah, I mean, the good thing is with Japan, at least, is that, like, we could dip into shops and they had, like, aircon in the shops. So if you needed to escape the heat, they had that option at least. But if you were climbing a mountain, yeah, good luck with that. Okay. Don't know why we decided to do that. It's just because it was like, hey, we need to explore Japan all the while, you know, taking on this trip. Okay. I have done this around the right way, right? Yeah, I have. I'm good. That flicks up into there. Oh, would you look at that? See, look how satisfying this is. Whoop. Flip that in there. That wasn't as satisfying as the first one. And then flip that down, and then you're locked in. Cool. Okay, it's getting real now, everybody. We're building the bit at the top. Last night your partner showed you a video of a guy who went on a run on one of the hottest days of the year in Japan. Pretty sure he's a Minecraft YouTuber, but you don't remember his name. No, he's on Lifesteal. Now that just sounds silly billies, isn't it? Running in Japan on one of the hottest days of the year. Are they're a little bit crazy? Sounds like they're a little bit crazy. And you're risking heat stroke. My gosh. Well, glad it seems like they're all right then. But my golly, that was a big risk. Okay. He was acting really loopy and drenched in sweat. They was risking his life by the sounds of it. Doing that. But lady, thank you for the 100 biddies. Checked on your stream at 9:30 a.m. Must have just missed your opening. Hi, Pearl. Yeah, I was half an hour late. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Hi, Pearl. Your voice sounds so good. Glad you're feeling better. I feel so much better. Thank you, lovely. I mean, I have been using it a lot over the weekend as well. Which, yeah, there's two things that can happen when you do that. You can make it worse again, or you can exercise the voice again to speak properly. Apparently, I can't quite English yet. Must have been the sickness. But yeah, no, it seems to be going good now, which I'm very, very happy about. I've actually been able to do things, and I've been so excited to do videos again. So Nautica Vault isn't up yet. I do know that. I was giving time for the chameleon one to breathe a little bit. I was gonna put it up yesterday, but then I was recording, so I'm gonna put it up after the stream today. The video is so fun to watch. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll play it again soon. Don't know when yet, but hopefully soon. Ooh, look at that. We've got our spikies. We're seeing like dragon bits now. That's all we needed to instantly look like a dragon. We're good. Oh, wants me to push those through. Completely. Okay. I'm pushing those in entirely now. And before I have to get those out again and I'm going to be sad. Okay, we're good. How'd you find Mecha? Would you play it again? 100%. I would absolutely play it again. And I would love to challenge myself to some harder spots. And even just some more funner spots in general. I think would be really cool. Okay. We'll go on in there. It's not gonna... That's gonna go on there. This is sketch. I don't like... Please hold. I think it's on. Yep, there we go. Okay. And then we're clicking that on there. Right. Ah, look. Okay, look. You see my little pulleys? Look at that. It works. It works. Okay, it clicks in. We're good. We're set. All right, amazing. Okay, and before I've like built this all backwards by accident. Okay, we are in. Now this goes on the side, so it's all nice and solid. Same on the other side, like here. Okay, there we are. And then we do the tiles on top of that. We're leaving the bottom. Okay. That goes there. And now she is going to be locked in. She ain't going nowhere. She's going to flap her wings as hard as she can. She ain't going nowhere. Yeah, look at that. Sweet. Okay. Wants me to check that it's all working, but it is, so we're good. All right. Now I have some little spare bits, I presume. Yep, they are just spare bits. All right. Where am I doing it? Is it actually 35 degrees right now in the UK? I thought that was like upcoming. I noticed that was like right now. Yuck. Yuck. Meanwhile over here, we're having to put a heater on. It's just a little bit chilly in the house. Okay. Bag number 4. Here we go, everybody. Nice. I'm fine. Alright. Alright, we're going. Trap Jean? Wait, what? Trap Jean? Jean? Are we calling the dragon Jean? Really, Jean is not my lover. Just a girl. We're good. That's her canon name. Is it actually? Jean the Dragon? Why is it? Wait, where was it canonized? Okay. Oh god, there's lots of little pieces on this one. Okay, we're making a neck. We're making the neck. Alright. There we go. This piece. Okay. We're good. How many pieces does the set have? 710 pieces, so it's not a massive set. Hi, Mango Tango. How you doing, lovely? Hello, hello. First time you're not. Yeah, I know, right? So where does it happen? How do we know it's canon? Where is it named Jean? Oh, dear me. One of the guidebook things? Really? I feel like this should be widespread knowledge. To be fair, there is some things in Minecraft that like do get missed by the community a lot. Because people are like, wait, you can do that? I'm like, yep, you can do that. You can do that for a while. So things do get missed, especially if they're only in a guidebook. Okay. Don't remember where exactly, but you remember seeing it. I think it was said on Twitter once. Jean the Dragon. Well, see, now we've given it a name, so now we're going to feel bad every time we go to fight the thing. Like, oh no, we're killing Jean. Oh, Jean the Dragon. Oh no. This is why we don't name things. We're going to get too attached to it. Who's going to kill the dragon after learning its name? Come on. Who named it is what I want to know. Who decided to name the dragon? Who did it? You can make snowmen sideways. You can make snowmen sideways. This is true. But it is a commonly forgotten and missed fact, 100% for sure. Okay, we just need one big long boy. I feel like I was supposed to put that on there. Oops. That explains why it wasn't properly solidified in. I just want to make sure I'm getting that correct. Let me just take that piece off again. Ow. Okay. There we go. Yep, she's fine. All right, cool. You can whack science. Too many people don't know that. I think that one is slowly becoming more common knowledge. This nail's too long. Okay. Yeah, it is slowly becoming common knowledge. Okay. Open her upside down? Yep. That way around. Alright, we're doing cool things. You found it. You found it. Dinnerbone replied to Doc about it on Twitter. What, to Doc? Did Doc ask what the name of the dragon is? And Dinnerbone was like, yeah, he's the name of the dragon. Is that what happened? I don't know if that makes it canon at that point. It's supposed to be a giant tile, apparently. Where is the tile? Aha! Found it. Wait, but there's supposed to be two of them. Where's your other one? That's not a tile. Ah, there it is. Okay, we flipped her back over. She goes... We save one spot at the end for the other one. And then the other tile goes here. Okay. Notchkin found by Mojang and added it to the storybook lore. That's so funny. What the heck? Alright. Everyone does say, I think. Interesting. I have learnt new dragon lore today that I didn't think I would learn. See, it helps. Maybe when we do the pig one, we're going to learn a fun new fact about the pig. Like, all pigs are named something similar as well. The Wither is named Simmons. What? No. No, you're pulling my leg. There's no way the Wither is named Simmons. Yeah, guys, let me just summon a Simmons real quick. What do you mean? Gene and Simmons. Who named these mobs? Gene and Simmons. I don't know if I can trust the person who's been naming these mobs. There's no way. And if it is, I have questions. That is the word. No! I refuse! Simon? Let me summon Simon. Is it Simon, though? Is it supposed to be Simon? Or is it actually Simon? I feel like Simon, at least, is a little bit... Well, let me summon Simon, I think sounds a little bit funnier. Simon the Wither is new. Who's entrusted with naming these mobs? Oh my gosh. Quote from the official wiki. On Reddit, Notch suggested the Underdragon's name to be Gene, in the same manner he called the player Steve. But the Wither one is new. It's Simmons, with Simmons. That sounds like a last name. We're on a last name basis with the Wither, everybody. We haven't got that first name basis yet. I see what it is. Oh my gosh. Imagine if your name was Simon. Yeah, let me just Simon is gonna summon Simmons. Simon summoned Simmons. There's your new tongue twister. Simon summoned Simmons. Oh my gosh. Trying to kill him. Yeah, we are trying to kill the Wither, to be fair. We probably don't want to... He probably will never want us on a first name basis with the Wither. Simon simply summoned Simmons in the summer. No, we have a new tongue twister. That's actually a really good tongue twister, though. For 7 summers. Poor Simmons. For 7 summers. Gotta do this 2 times. Okay. Bam. We're back at the start. I didn't see that I had to do this 2 times. I didn't see that. I was too busy focusing on the fact that all these mobs have names. I didn't realize had names before. I'm gonna forget them instantly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm horrible with names. I'm gonna go back to Minecraft after the stream and just forget until chat reminds me again. Gotta say it a few times, then it sticks. Takes a little bit. Okay. Baby spawn Wither and call it Simmons and it just looks at you. I mean, if that's his name, then that checks out. Maybe the Wither doesn't want to kill you anymore if you call it by its actual name. Were there any Lego sets you wanted and didn't buy? As in like the Minecraft ones or just in general? There's a few. I really want the Colosseum, but that's discontinued now. They stopped making that set and I'm kind of sad about it because I'm like, I wanted that set. But I like kept looking at it and I was like, yeah, but it's expensive. So I didn't buy it. I don't have any room for it either. I tried to be actually logical. I was like, I don't have, it's expensive and I don't have room for it. I'm not going to buy it. So I didn't. And now it's going to be even more expensive than it was when they were making it. So good job me for that, I guess. But yeah, I think that would be a really cool set to have. The Titanic would be a really cool set too, to be honest with you. But those are like really big sets. If we're talking smaller sets, I've been really wanting, there's like a toothless Lego set. And it's super cute. I originally saw it in... Gosh, where did I see it for the first time? I saw it in America, I think, for the first time. And I was like, I am not getting that back in my suitcase. So I just took note of it. And ever since then, like I've seen it twice, both times in America. So yeah, the toothless Lego set, because that one's super cute. I would love that set. Have I checked Bricklink for Colosseum? No, because like at the end of the day, like my logic still stands, is that it's still gonna be expensive regardless, and I still gotta have room for it. And my house isn't set up for that right now. Like what? Maybe once we install some more shelves, but at the moment I'm just like, there's not a good spot to put it. It would just be in the way, slowly losing bits because it would be like shuffled around the room or into different places. So we're making the deal. There's a Cubone. There is a Cubone Lego set. I forgot about that. That would be a really cool set to have too. The Cubone Lego set, yeah. Every now and again, my friends like link me Cubone related things. And I'm like, I love that, but I'm also trying to save money. Stop it. Why does everyone love Cubone? His story is so sad. So, Cubone for me is a childhood Pokemon. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Red on the Game Boy Color. And I honestly, before like Cubone's story came out after, like when you're playing the games, it doesn't really tell you the story properly, I don't think. At least not on Red. And I just liked Cubone because he was cute. Like he is adorable. Or he, she, whatever Pokemon... It's adorable, right? And I'm like, that's the Pokemon. If I need to pick another Pokemon that's not Charizard as my favorite, because I love dragons, so I was always loving Charizard. And that little guy, I just love it. It's not like he wears his ancestor's skull. It's a little bit more grim. His mother dies, and he's wearing his mother's skull. So his story is pretty, yeah. It's really sad. And I'm like, I liked Cubone before I knew the story. But, you know. Do you like the theory that it's a baby Kangaskhan? No. No, Cubone and Kangaskhan, they're two different Pokemon types. Now, I'm also not a big fan of Marowak. Marowak is the evolution of Cubone. And I don't really like Marowak. I don't know. It's like the skull ends up kind of like fused a little bit more to the body. And I'm just like, I don't like it. It kind of loses its cuteness factor. Okay, we're snapping that in. In it goes. We've got a tail, everybody. Yeah, look at that tail. Okay, we got progress. We've got a tail. All right. Oh, we got more pieces left though, so there's something else I'm making here. Oh, it's another like section? Oh, this is the neck. This is gonna be the neck. Okay. Yeah, it's like it becomes the skull instead of wearing it. Yeah. And I don't know. Interestingly enough, it's like, yeah, that makes it less cute. But, I mean, but it's like, it's less cute, but at the same time, then it's no longer wearing its mother's skull, technically. So, I feel like it wasn't cute with the yeah. If you don't think about the story, it's fine. I Spire! Thank you so much for the 4 months. Hello, hello. Happy late B-Day. Thank you, lovely. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back on Into the Spud family. I appreciate that. You liked Cubone before the story too, but honestly, you love a dark backstory, so you ended up liking it even more, not gonna lie. It is like a big thing with Cubone, I guess, and the dark backstory is that it's completely out of left field. Like, like Pokemon is such a happy game. You got little cute Pokemon, you train them up, you do little battles. You know, you don't expect, oh yeah, this Pokemon wears the skull of his dead mother. It's like, okay, who woke up on the wrong side of the bed that morning when they made that Pokemon? Cause blimey, you know? It's just so out of left field. There's other Dark Lore Pokemon as well. I don't remember the other stories though. I only remember Cubone's because Cubone's always been my favorite. This is why I have a binder of Cubone cards. Because I also got my postage, the big box from Rotterdam, it meant I also got my binder that I bought at TwitchCon too. And I have organized all my Cubones into that little binder now. So there's now my Cubone binder. Drifloon carries children to the afterlife. Oh my gosh. That's deep. Phantom's story is terrible. What's Phantom's story? Lycanroc is a recent favorite of mine along with Clodsire and Fuecoco. Lycanroc is pretty cool. I like Lycanroc. I like Tyrant and then the evolution, which I keep forgetting the name of, even though the evolution is one of my favorites now. Keep it in the name. Don't know why. It's just going on me for some reason. But I like that evolution line. Tyrantrum, that's what it is. Because like Tyrantrum is like, I don't know, it doesn't roll off the tongue as easy. Something about it. But I like Tyrantrum a lot. Tyrantrum doesn't have many cards. I seem to have a curse of picking Pokemon that do not have many cards for them. That is just my endless curse. Cofagrius traps grave robbers and turns them into mummies. I mean, it's trapping bad guys in bad areas. I guess it's not... That's not super crazy. You playing Mecha today with gigs? No. I didn't know they were playing today. But that's okay. Not every lobby's gonna be the same. And I got things to do today anyway. That's alright. Alright, I'm sure they've already got plenty of people for that lobby. Okay, we do that. If I got all that, that's all correct? Yep, that's all correct. Now we do that. Tyrant. No, not Tarantula. Absolutely not. No. It's like a T-Rex character. It's like a T-Rex Pokemon. It's a dinosaur. This doesn't turn them into daddy. What did I miss? Oh, because the mummy's... Okay. All right. I see what you were doing there. I didn't click for a second that you were talking about... Still talking about Cofagrius. Oh my gosh. Hey, this is the perfect amount of pieces in this baggie. No extras this time. Trainapel wearing a hard hat with Cubone and a giant Tyrantrum. I don't know. I like the look of that. I love them. They're so good. What time are Geeks playing Make a chameleon. I wonder if I'll still be awake to watch. Okay. And then we're gonna go this way. We got the neck bones. You're coming together. Look at that. We're building Gene. Gene's coming together. Okay. Bag 5. 8 p.m. Oh, okay. So it's the typical late time. All right, I'm fine with that. I don't know if I'll be able to watch that. I want earlier lobbies. Like, if I played with UK people, right? It's fine because half of their day is in the Australian time zone. I can do that easy. I did a recording with Cleo and Zed for Zed's game at like 10 p.m. It's such a good time. So if we just have a lobby of a bunch of like UK people, then it ends up we could do a decent time. But they always do 8 p.m. It's always 8 p.m. BST. No matter if it's all UK people or not. And I'm sad. I'm like, I want to join you more. Can we do earlier ones? Please. I want to play game moves with you. Do you think you'll still be a part of a cam lobby this week? I haven't got any messages from Cam yet. So we'll see if Cam makes the lobby or not. Okay. But I am just vibing, honestly. I gotta let it, like, it's probably good if I don't have too many distractions this week. Because I gotta catch up with hermitcraft stuff. This is a weird block. It's like a tile underneath. If you guys can't see that. It's a tile underneath. It's funky. We're just putting all of those in the middle now. I feel like we could have condensed this step into that step as well. I don't think we needed to do 2 steps for that. Okay. Hello to Americans, I see how it is. Well, I want to play with my American buddies too, but it's a pure the fact that I do so many lobbies that are like 8 p.m. BST. It's all the time. Whenever we organize anything, any recordings, any streams, it's always at 8 p.m. BST. And I'm like, okay, I stay up for my American friends. But if everybody's in the UK, it would be so nice if we could go a little bit earlier. That would be so nice. You know, I would really appreciate it. And then I could play more. Because unfortunately, like with 8 p.m. BST, like that is my sleepy time. That is the time that I should be sleeping. Because then if we stream at that time, then I end up kind of like going into basically 10:30 a.m. by the time we're all done and said and everything. And it kind of messes things up a little bit. I'll do it every now and again, just not super often. Yeah, yeah, every now and again, yeah, people have gotten up early for me. Like Tango got up at 6, yeah, played up with me. Craziness. Absolute craziness. So it's very nice when they do that. I never expect that though. Like at the end of the day, it's just me. I would never ask a whole lobby of people to get up at a weird time just to play games with me. No way you could have streamed. Duck and cover. Hello. Hello, lovely. I want to give some credit to Impulse too. Impulse has absolutely woken up at like 6 or 7 a.m. to do stuff with me as well. The dads have been really cool with that. Okay, I think we're good. You relate the feeling of unable to attend a lot of things because of unfriendly time zone. Yeah. Like if you want to be some sense of a normal human being that functions with businesses that are still open, unfortunately it means you do miss out on a lot of things. Or people will assume you're not up for it because it's super late. It's one or the other really at the end of the day. I'm just like, man, I could fix this by moving to England. But I don't want to. So at the end of the day, it's my own fault. I could fix it, but I don't. I prefer to stay here. I like Australia. Dear Queenie, thank you for the 7 months. Haven't been able to watch much. Haven't been able to watch lately. Hope you're doing okay. Well, I've only done I think 3 streams since I got back, so not too many. I'm doing good, thank you, dear Queenie. Doing much better. I hope you've been well. This one. We moved from the Middle East to America and it sucks because of time difference. I feel like in America, your time difference is pretty good, no? I mean, you'll share at least half of the day with Europe, right? And then we go... Unless we're speaking, like, over this side of the world, which is probably what you're referring to. In which case, that sucks. Get the Star Wars AT&T set. Oh, nice! For your birthday 2 weeks back, but it's only collecting dust at the moment. Gotta open it up soon. I'm just saying, maybe it's time. You know? Maybe it's time to open that set. You know, you could build Lego with me. I got... How much time I have left? I got like an hour and a half at max left on the stream. You know, maybe it's time to start the set. I need to update my music because I love when the new songs come on. Such a bop. Time you lived in the US was the time it was the hardest to coordinate compared to both Central Europe and China. Was the hardest to coordinate? I mean, America does have a lot of time zones, to be fair. I feel like there is a part of America that I struggle to, like, link up with the other hermits at all because they're just the complete opposite. And then you can't do a lot about it. So there is a particular part of America. I don't know if I can't remember if it's east or west side. That just makes everything really difficult. It's when you have the 12-hour time difference that is rough. Am I going to finish this set before I have to end stream? Because I genuinely cannot go any longer than an hour and a half at max. Because I gotta prepare for the recording. Will we finish it? We might. I think we might do, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna be perfect timing. As long as we lock in. Like your timings, it's so convenient. Wait, my timings? Is it like my stream timings? Gonna be sad once I build this because then I won't be able to build it again. I could pull it apart and build it again, but we know I don't do that. What the heck am I making right now? What is this? Oh, this is a foot. That's what this is. This is a foot or a leg. Now I get it. Okay. Okay, I was like, man, this is, look at this. Look at this. Look at this flat little piece. It's like a fly swatter. Just this little flat, it's a foot. That makes a lot of sense. Look at that. It's a foot. All right. Which side is this? Okay, we're exposing the bottom bits, which is an interesting choice. I guess that makes sense. And then we go bend it down a little bit, and then bend it this way. Yay! Look at the foot! I got a foot! Yeah! Cool. Okay. Progress. The schedule used to be extremely convenient for me back in my home country, but now that you moved to Europe, you can only catch them if you're on a break day. Oh, yeah. Nuggets. But are you enjoying Europe, though, Miracle? I feel like I remember you saying that you're doing your move. How's it going? Sorry, I'm just catching up on some things that I missed. Yeah, Jean's foot. We got Jean's foot. All right, I'm guessing now we're going to make the other foot. Next foot time. Yeah, here is the little flippy flappy foot. Okay. This is another one of the weird triple dipples, isn't it? There's no way this foot's different from the other one. But where are the tiles I need? There it is. Upside down. Okay. All 3 of those bad boys. On we go. On we go. How do we feel about Lego Monday, by the way? How are we vibing with that? I know I haven't done a whole lot of Minecraft since I got back. But at the same time, I haven't been ready to stream hermitcrafts, obviously, because I've been away, so I haven't like prepared anything. It would just be more just chatting, basically. Which I feel like is a problem with my streams. Love it. Very chill. It works out. I'll take it. I'll take it. We can bring more back. Like, now that I'm settled in this house, like, we can totally do more Lego streams. And now that I have an actual, like, permanent camera up there, so it honestly is so huge to be able to just, like, suddenly decide to do one of these streams. Because I can. Back when I was living at the other house, and even at the start of this one, of course, I'd have to set up my little, like, stick that goes right in the middle of my monitor. And for things that look kind of a little bit more precarious than I would have liked, now that it's hooked up to the shelf that's above my desk, I just turn it on. All I need to do is just fix the whole cable situation, because I don't like using the cam link USB for my other camera. The fact that it's still going right now is great. But I need to get a second, like a USB-C instead. I'll probably end up putting my Osmo on there. But I need to do a USB-C instead, so it's a little bit less painful to set up the camera for the setup. I feel like Elgato kind of has a fit when I have the 2 cameras going at once sometimes, and sometimes it just doesn't activate. Like, aren't you gonna need Hermit's helping Hermits to move base? This is relaxing. I'm not sure whether we're streaming that or not yet. Like, I'll make my next episode, which is my coming back episode, which will segue into the moving base one, and then I can kind of like chat to Hermits on what they feel like they want to do. Whether they want to do like a chill, you know, we all just get into a call and talk and yap with each other and just hang out for however long it takes, or if they want to do it as a stream. I think that is going to change a lot of things. Very chill way to start off the week. I love it. Nice. Okay. I'm glad it worked out. I am very happy doing this. And we got quite a few more sets to build, so I think the chicken and the pig one, like those are small. Like, we got 233 pieces and 238 pieces respectively, so we could build both of those sets in one stream too. And then whatever other Lego sets we may do in the future, which I will absolutely keep doing more Lego sets. Okay, there's one chunky boy. Stream to be cut down as a vid, maybe. As a vid? What, the Lego streams? I don't think I would cut them down as a video, to be honest. I don't think that's kind of the right content for a long form video thing. I don't think I would know where to cut it, to be honest with you. Like, because these streams are so chill, there's like not really spots that I would pick to cut to. It's like, what's interesting enough to even include as a video? Okay. That goes up there. Oh, the moving base stream. Of course you meant the moving base stream. Why did I think you were referring to the Lego stream? Of course. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's gonna be a painful cut. I'm not gonna lie. Thing is, when you stream it, you're always talking. So trying to look through the waveforms for bits that you need to cut to. That would be a time. That would be a, I'm going to send this to an editor kind of thing. I'm from Denmark, and Lego's also from Denmark. That is right. I love Denmark. Well, I haven't been to Denmark, but one side of my family's from Denmark, so then that's close enough for me. I will visit Denmark one day, and I'll be taking my mum there, and she really wants to go. I actually love something that I do love. So I went to TwitchCon, of course, right? And I got 2 postcards at TwitchCon from a lovely community. Some of you guys might be in chat right now. I have no idea. But I got a postcard for Denmark with a recommended place to go. And I got a postcard for Switzerland with a recommended place to go. And my dad wants to go to Switzerland and my mom wants to go to Denmark. And I've said to them both, like, I want to take them to those respective countries because they can only go one at a time. Can't go together because mum has too many animals. So she doesn't want anyone else looking after them. She doesn't trust. So it's going to be at least one of them home at a time. So it'll be those 2 different trips. And yeah, I just love that the 2 postcards I got were for those 2 locations. That was great. That was you, Blue, you one of them. I got them now. They came here. Hold on. Okay. I have a box of stuff from... this is where I keep like all the things you guys give me at conventions. I need to be careful how much I yap here because we gotta lock in to finish this. But we got like look at all the cameras there. Like look at all this cool art and such. Like people gave me. Like it's so good. So good. I keep all this. So the postcards. We got letters. I have read all the letters that were given to me as well during that. So this is one of the postcards. This is for the Switzerland one. So look at that. I've been told to go here for Switzerland. I can't do a show and tell today specifically because I have to get we have to finish this dragon or it's going to be a problem. And then we got this one for Denmark. So like these are really cool. I love that. So let's see. This one's Elsnit. And I got, yep, this one's blue. Did I show anything there? No, we're fine. Okay. So we got Elsnit and blue. So those are really cool. So I do have everything now, which is so lovely. There's lots of like we got box of Foxberry boxes, like prints and such here as well. Like hold on, they're in here. Look at everything. Hey, look, it's the Arbazu's watercolor that I said was in the mail. Right? I've got it now. It's here. But like, see it? Look. See? I got them. They're here. I finally got them. That's a whole different artwork, but I got these ones. But then look, that's upside down. Look. This is so cool. Like, there's so many prints that you guys have given me at the convention. Like, this is so cool. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, I have all this now. This is here with me. And this is amazing. And I have little baggies of like trinkets and such. I will admit, there was 2 situations during TwitchCon, right? I basically never lose things you guys give me, right? I never do. There was 2 things that I lost during TwitchCon, and I'm kind of sad. One, there was like a little bag. So this was given like after a Minecraft Live. There was like a little baggie with like a potion bottle, like a little enchanted book in it. Like there was little tiny little trinkets that they gave like really quickly, like after the MCC stuff, MC's Live stuff. And I put that in my pocket and it disappeared. I'm always looking behind me. I'm always checking to make sure I'm not dropping things. And somewhere along the line, that disappeared. And then the other one that I'm really sad about is that someone had knitted a sunflower. And that also went missing. I don't understand how. Genuinely don't understand how. Because I was like, right, it's safe in here. These are deep pockets. I was given 2 knitted sunflowers. One of the knitted sunflowers is actually on my like white bag that I always carry. You always see me carrying. One of my sunflowers is on that. But the second sunflower I was giving towards the end of the convention, unfortunately, I don't know what happened. It just poofed. And I'm really sad about it. Because I was like, I love that. I'm going to put that with my other sunflower. And it just poofed. I know. Yeah, I never lost things before in the past, but apparently I do now. I don't know how I managed to lose 2 things during that TwitchCon. But I was like, man, I wanted to keep those. So what the heck? Ah! The foot's fallen off. Everything's fine. So yeah, Pocket's never deep enough unless they can fit a whole PS2. Unless they can fit a whole PS2, got it. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of struggled with space a little bit on that trip, I think. Okay. Durgan has 2 legs now. So if that was you guys who gave me those 2 items, I am sorry. I've got everything else. But for some reason, those went missing. So I do apologize for losing those. I'm not sure how I lost them. But I am very sad about it. Just know that. What the heck? That's the problem when I don't have like a bag or something and I'm relying on my pockets to hold things for me. Usually they're pretty safe. Can't even blame turning 30 because you haven't. Yeah, I know. I was still 29 at TwitchCon, you know? You know, maybe we could just say I was young and naive. Maybe that's the excuse we can use, right? I was just a silly little nugget. And that's why I lost them. That would make so much sense. See, I have excuses for everything, everybody. Yeah, I was in my prime. Wait, but if that's my prime, what am I now? If I was losing things and I was in my prime, oh no. Oh no. I dread to think what I am now. Now you're old and clumsy. Wow. Why does that sound so rough? Yeah, now you're old and clumsy. Like what? Why does that sound like why do I feel like cut so deep by that? Why does that sound so mean? No, I'm still, look, I have been clumsy my entire life and that is not changing anytime soon. I'm just going to put that out there. Oh, I got to do that twice. Yeah, that I'm still clumsy. Nothing's changed. This is why I don't do sports. There's a whole reason why I don't do sports. And that's why. Green likes to remind me how much of an extra limb I have during badminton. Every time badminton comes up, he's like, yeah, Pel's got an extra limb. Love watching Pel play badminton. Every time. Every time. Don't worry, your knees are cracking in your early 20s. Oh, if it's any consolation, my knees have been cracking for like the last 10 years too. So I totally get you. I have an extra piece. It's always nerve-wracking when you have an extra piece, but I'm pretty sure I've had no issues with that, so that's gonna go over there. Okay, we got the little front leggies. Yeah. Okay, front leggy goes there. 1 front leggy. 2 front leggy go here. They're so short. Look how short these little leggies are. Hold on, I gotta like move that foot so it's not. There we go. It wants me to position him kind of like that, apparently. We're gonna go in more like that, maybe. Look at the little leggies. Ah, it's cute. Leggies. And apparently we're doing wings now. So that's cool. If you happen, you know, clap your front leggies. It can't go that way. I guess it's not happy yet. Blue can really recommend visiting. It's Lucerne, isn't it? How to pronounce that? Worked there for half a year internship. The museum he's building got rebuilt in a different spot. It's a great, nice city to walk through with a lot of medieval and early modern Swiss buildings. Nice view towards the lake and nearby mountains. Just a warning, that bridge on the postcard attracts a lot of tourists, so crossing it is a parkour challenge, not appear on somebody else's picture. I'm not too phased about that. That's okay. But yeah, all right. Noted. Lucerne. Okay. My big question is always like, right, when will I get the chance to take them on these trips as well? Because it's like, we've been doing so much with TwitchCon and like other things lately, like Gamers Outreach, Minecraft has been doing more things. So it's like, when will I get to take them? But I feel like time is ticking, you know? So it's like, we got some, you know, I gotta get him going soon. Mum has multiple sclerosis as well. So it's like, I don't know how long she's gonna be able to easily, like, well, not easily, even easily, but be able to walk around on a trip like that. So I'm like, man, I gotta work this out soon. Lucerne is gonna exist for a long while. Well, it's not about Lucerne, it's about my parents at the end of the day. Just gonna wing this part. Can you imagine if I tried to wing the rest of this Lego set? I feel like that would go horribly. Oh gosh, there's so many little pieces. Oh no. We haven't even made the head yet. The dragon's still got no head. All right. Going with next year's TwitchCon EU. The thing is, it's like I don't really want to take my dad or my mom to TwitchCon. You know? So I'm like, I don't know. I might be able to work that out. It might be all right. You're saying go to Berlin, basically. I feel like Berlin is just like, I know we just did TwitchCon EU, but it feels like that's super soon already. I don't know why. Berlin is right next to Denmark. You're right. And what's that? That is June? July? When is it again? I literally just did my trip, so it's gonna be like May, June, basically, right? Yeah. I mean, it's just after Mom's birthday, which is great. I want to surprise her, basically, with the trip and be like, hey, we're going to Denmark. Because, like, I think that would be so cool to do that. Okay, I'm putting things directly on the dragon. Let's do this. May 22 and 23. Okay. So it's like a tiny bit earlier than this year's TwitchCon EU. Gotcha. I'll think about it. I just don't like bringing people on a trip and then leaving them, you know, to go do TwitchCon. Like, I know they can easily do things for 2 days, but I mean, especially if I'm bringing Mum, I don't really want to leave her by herself because there's things we have to be concerned about. So it's not really like comfy for me to do that, to be honest. If I had someone else with me, it'd be fine. But I need to make sure she's got someone with her at all times. Okay, that one goes off to the side for now. When we're starting off at making the wings, the head is going to be the last thing we're doing. Like, the poor thing has got no face. But there's no purple pieces in here. Doesn't the head have purple on it? Taking this book off screen real quick. It's eyes of purple. Where are the eyes? I feel like there's something I'm missing. Where are the eyes of the dragon? Am I missing something? The head is built last, but like... Okay, there's one. That's the tongue. Where are the eyes? I'm trying to find the eyes. Where are the eyes at? I don't understand. Are they somewhere on here? Are they in one of these little tiles? Ah, there they are. I found them! Okay. I was gonna say, like, where are these dragon's eyes at, broski? Okay, we got the eyes, and now I'm gonna leave it so it's staring at you the whole time. Okay. What if she arrives a few days later? I would rather go on the flight with her as well. It's a long flight. Like, EU flights are like 26 hours. I would not want to leave her alone for that length. Okay. Luckily we didn't panic. I know, right? If it was a TwitchCon and I took like Dad with me, that would be fine. I'm fine with leaving Dad for 2 days. Okay. And we pop. We're doing it, everybody. We're almost there. What are we at? 2:55? Okay, we're making decent time. Look at all these little tiny bits, though. Has Dad considered streaming on Twitch? I would not subject him to Twitch streaming. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even want to suggest that. Like, you guys are great and amazing, but Twitch, like, some people are really harsh out there. And I would not want to put my dad into that kind of thing. He's already doing videos. He's good on the video front. Okay. But Twitch can be a bit of a cruel world sometimes. And I wouldn't want to stress him out with anything like that. Okay, yeah, that is like that. That one's good. We turn this up this way. That goes on there. Which kind of sucks sometimes. Yeah, if you're starting out and you're just making an audience, it can be a little rough with people. I mean, look, I deleted a tweet the other day. Within like a few minutes of posting it. Because I don't really want that on a timeline. People can be mean. Even in Twitch, right? You'll stream on Twitch. And then it gets clipped and posted on other platforms. And people are mean. Right? You can partially control what you see on Twitch. But you can't control what people clip and decide to post somewhere else. And then what people comment on the other platforms. Like, it's just not a generally fun experience. We can't be coming along next time. Depends. Depends on the situation at the time, I would think, for that one. Okay, we go in there. 2 go in there. Wish people were kinder. I wish too. Unfortunately, we're resorted to saying that's just how the world is. And obviously, we don't want to go into super deep conversations with those, but it is incredibly frustrating. And I just do not understand the mentality of people sometimes. The fact it's live also means they're editing out stuff. Exactly. Once you've said what you said, it's there. And it's there permanently. What was the tea? Don't mind sharing? It was just me kind of calling out some bad apples. Like encouraging humans to be kind. I feel like the majority of humans are. It's just the bad apples are unfortunately pretty loud. And pretty obnoxious. Did I do that the right way around? Yes, we're good. Would you rather people refrain from reposting clips outside of Twitch for other places, or is it better to just moderate how people reply to those clips? As long as you're editing them, it's fine. Like, the main one I have an issue with is people posting like 40 minutes of uncut conversation. Be like, yeah, look, this person had a conversation with this person for like 40 minutes and I didn't cut any of it. I just, that section. I'd prefer if people just kind of like point to the VOD, if anything. But in terms of like clips, like that's fine if you edit them. And then just moderate the comments, in my opinion, would be amazing. Because we stumble across these, we see what you guys clip, and sometimes like I'll be like, oh yeah, let's just see what people replied because that was a funny moment. I want to share in the funny moment too. And then I read the comments and I regret. And it kind of like makes you not want to read comments after that at all, which I feel like is a bit of an unfortunate thing to do, right? To have that thought. So make sure I'm getting this right before I'm distracted. Because like I want to read what the community is saying, but I find more and more these days that I don't want to. And I feel like that's not how that should be. But it's like the chances of me reading something these days, whenever I've got my face out there, chances of me reading something from a clips page, a lot of the time it ends up with me regretting my life choices. Obviously not to that drastic degree, but I just regret seeing it in the first place. So it's like, you know, I don't know. I think if people do those, it would be great if they moderate them just to make sure there's no people out there doing things like that. Whenever you make a social media post and you get negative comments when I post, you instantly turn off all notifications so you can understand your sentiment. I'll give you a thing. I don't know about if you're talking about like Twitter specifically, but I'm going to reference Twitter here. Now, if you're on Twitter and you've created your community's great, turn off notifications from people who don't follow you. That was my godsend. That makes Twitter an actually feasible place for me. I do turn off those. So if it's involving like friends, of course, then I'll read it a bit more. But if it's just my own little post that concerns nobody else, yeah, I don't like, usually a lot of those mean comments come from people who don't follow you. So I don't get notifications for them. It does make me sad when I miss some posts from people who just haven't followed me yet and they've made a post and it's not in my notifications. But yeah, I don't see what people are posting. And it's made my life a lot better, to be honest with you. As someone that does post clips occasionally, moderating the replies is much easier than people make it out to be. It's genuinely fine. Like a lot of the ones that I do see with those negative ones, there's not a lot of people that have commented. It'll take you 30 seconds. And you like, whenever I'm reading comments on YouTube videos and stuff, I see, you know, the ones that come in as the latest comments. And whenever I post a video, I'll sit and I'll read comments for a little bit as they come in. If you post on things like shorts and such, you're not going to get a crazy flood of comments to a degree where you can't look at them. Not usually, anyway. Since you've turned that off, it's been so much. Since you've turned it off, it's been so much better. Genuinely, it's a life changer. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that's a setting that you can do where you can turn off notifications from people who don't follow you. But it is amazing, especially if you happen to get a post that goes viral. Then you just don't see any of that stuff that people are commenting. Because if a post goes viral, odds are you're going to get some interesting apples in there. I don't know, Elixir of Life. I don't know. It's ingrained into the human brain for some reason. And it's like, cool. That's fine, I guess. It's a big pet peeve I have with doing online content. It's not something I signed up for, but it's something that came with it. If you have a post that pops off, you mute the notifs to that post completely. Fair. There's some that I've posted that I like just mute eventually because, you know, the post is old. I don't need to keep getting notifications for it kind of situation. That one's a bit loose. Man, this is going crazy. I've decided to have like this conversation on probably one of the harder parts of this Lego set. And I'm hoping I haven't made any mistakes here because I've kind of just been attempting to partially autopilot this, which is very dangerous considering the part that I'm making. So fingers crossed I haven't messed anything up. Deleted Twitter years ago, much prefer Tumblr. Fair. I wasn't like, I don't spend as much time on Tumblr anymore. I get on there every now and again to check some recent posts and such. But after, you know, the whole thing with what creators should and shouldn't read, I kind of decided to spend less time over there. I just like to reblog fan art so people get more reach. That's why I'm on there. And I like to see what people are doing as well, but I'm trying to like stay away from that space because it seems like that's more of a you guys space. But I do like to try to boost people's reach. We're good with that. Okay, ooh, it's a little fork of the wing. Okay, here we go. Always like seeing when you reblog fan art. It's cool. There's some really talented people, I'm telling you. I should say skilled, not talented. Skilled's a better word usage for that. Autopiloting a Lego set is your worst enemy. You look back in and find mistakes. Oh no, but you're gonna make me anxious now. I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. Why did I say it like that? Okay. Yeah, we do it on time. 2:35, we're fine. This is only one wing though. This is only one side, right? We gotta do this twice? Yeah. So it's gonna be tight. Of course, I had to start half an hour later. I had an hour between my recording time and stream time, and until I spent half an hour trying to get everything ready. Blue Sky is also basically Twitter with less toxicity. Still exists, of course, but less in my experience. I've seen, like... I don't know about Blue Sky. I've seen some things recently with Blue Sky that... I can't remember the exact situations. But there's been some stuff on there that apparently haven't been that great. I just can't put it in my, like, in my head what exactly that was. I don't know why. I just feel like social media is like a doomed narrative at this point. 3 of these. How often do you build Lego sets? I don't remember the last time I built a Lego set. It might have been on stream. I can't remember if I built any off stream in a little while or not. But it's been a hot minute. I kind of go through phases, I think, of building Lego sets. And when I do, I usually stream them. So it's probably been like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, I guess, based on what chat was saying. But when I really get into them, I build them a lot. They were hard on a certain thing going on that you won't mention for obvious reasons, but I think that's what you're talking about. Got you. I don't remember what that certain thing is, if I'll be honest with you. But I think, you know, maybe they'll work through it. Whatever it is going on. Okay. Oh gosh, I hope... Look at this mechanism that I've built while I was rambling. Right. This is this way. Okay, this little olive branch tree thing sticks... Oh gosh, it's sliding. That goes on here. All right. And now we take off one of the wings. Which one is it first? I think it doesn't matter. I think they're both the same, right? Okay, we'll do the one where it's got the Lego stamp on the right side. This one. Okay, out it comes. Hi, Micron. How you doing, lovely? Komodo, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep? Never mind. That's the other way around. Hope you have a good rest. Where do we think TwitchCon is going to be after San Diego this year? Where are we vibing? I didn't think Berlin was going to be the next place for EU, but I pulled that out of nowhere, I guess. Melbourne? Yeah, TwitchCon US is coming to Melbourne. Can you imagine that? That would be crazy. Okay, we gotta like stretch these wings over these little bubbles right here. I guess I'll just do this way around. Oh my gosh, this is kind of cool. I love when they have like custom bits like this. This is just the End the Dragon. TwitchCon Edinburgh? I mean, that's EU, right? What are we gonna think about the US one? Vegas? Oh, they did Vegas not long ago. I don't think they'll do that again so soon. Do you want on the East Coast US? That would be good. I keep going to West Coast US a lot. So that'd be nice to do some East Coast. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is gonna go on this side. This is pretty cool. Look at this. This is cool. Look at the little, like, the little grabbies. You know, the little grabbies of wings. That's cool. Okay. So then we gotta spin that outwards. And then that's gonna click into there. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, you go in, then this goes in here. Oh, is it like in the middle? Yeah. Come on. Get your little butt in there. There we go. Okay. We have a wing in. Okay, I'm not going to do the mechanism yet until we get the second wing on. Cool. Cool. Okay. Okay. We have one wing. Now we're on to number 2. Oh, we got to really look in. Okay, here we go. Now we do the same thing, but the other direction. Part of me hopes for one more Vegas TwitchCon while I live nearby, but at the same time, remember how bad it was for everyone attending and take it back. Yeah, apparently it's just not... It's not a very walkable location. Like, it's just one big long strip. And apparently it was really hot too. So I don't know. Like, I kind of like... I definitely had FOMO not going to the Vegas one, because that was when people started like really going to the TwitchCons. Like the Hermits seem to be consistently going to TwitchCon now. And so that I felt FOMO with that one because I didn't know so many people were going. And I was sad about missing out on that, but I feel like at the same time I'm not, because it seemed a little bit miserable. It is, yeah, it's in the desert, so it's hot. It's hot. Not very good for a convention setting, I feel like. Especially when it's surrounded by gambling. Considering Twitch's TOS choices, I don't know if being right next to a gambling-centric location is like the best choice. Vegas is pretty... Yeah, wait, I already read that. I read that twice. I'm going to read things twice today. It's fine. Okay, that goes in here. TwitchCon at Texas. And Texas, we got to think about convention centers. You got to think about like locations. Which locations have big enough convention centers to be able to host a TwitchCon? So I feel like that's going to make a lot of difference, right? The thing is with San Diego's like convention centers, it's a really decent convention center to host TwitchCon. Denver, Boston, New York. Yeah, I could see those. I could see those. They would have probably locked in their contracts by now for that. Unless it's still a bit far away. I don't know how like close to the actual TwitchCon happening do they lock in their contracts for the next year. And how long they're going to be there. How long are they doing Berlin for? Is it just for 1 year that they've locked in their contract? Because I feel like EU runs on a slightly different timeline when it comes to locking in its locations. The place they do New York Comic Con is massive. Can you imagine if they did a New York TwitchCon? Have they done one of those before? That would be kind of crazy. I feel like New York is not it. Like, not all it, like, chalks up to be honest with you. But, like, I would want to see it just for, as a one-time thing. Like, okay, yeah, that's New York. Okay. You know? From, like, all I keep hearing is, like, yeah, New York is the place to be. You know, if you're living in New York, you've made it. But I just hear, like, it just sounds miserable. Concrete jungle. An overpriced concrete jungle. Is it all that? So I feel like I'd want to see it just for the case of seeing it, but I wouldn't want to go there more than once, I feel like. The skyscrapers, wow factor, then meh. Yeah, kind of seems like that's what I keep hearing. Okay, but they have Spider-Man. Ah, the notorious Spider-Man. Notorious, I don't think that was the right word choice for that. Oh, golly goo. Okay, this is gonna go in now. That needs to curve around there, and then that comes up here. Okay. On we pop, and that goes on top. Okay. Just a very expensive city to live in. But everyone always, like, not everyone, obviously. People always talk about it being, like, the dream place to go. And they get there, and then you're in these tiny apartments that are incredibly expensive. It doesn't seem all that worth it. Every culture is represented somewhere in New York City, so really it's the diversity of people that make the city amazing. Got you. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, we're very multicultural here in Australia. And we have, like, such a, like, a wide range of diversity as well here. And you can go to, like, go to try so many different foods from so many different countries because of all the different, like, food that people bring in. And all the restaurants as well. It is great. You're in Canada, which feels similar to Australia, but old. But old! Similar to Australia, but old! I know you meant cold. Oh, golly goo. Get that in Melbourne while also having nature. Melbourne to me always feels like a pretty basic city. Like, if you come into Australia, like, I don't, like, look at Melbourne and go, yep, that's the place I recommend to go to, even though I'd love for people to go here. So obviously it's my home city. But, you know, it's not a touristy kind of place to go. It's a city. It's a city, basically. Okay. That's in there. Beautiful. That's all correct. Amazing. Nothing seems to be going wrong so far. So I think we're okay with not having made a mistake yet. New York is great for those who love the theater. Broadway's the place to go. Right. Fair. So if you're, like, trying to get into, like, acting and just in general stage presence, that's probably the place to go. Melbourne is the same size as Sydney. It's a big city. I feel like I haven't looked at my cities and gone, yeah, that's a big or a small city. I've never really thought about the scale of them too much. Khan! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid. Khan is Roadrunner. Wait, Khan, what did you play today? I don't actually know what you played today. I started half an hour late, so technically I should be ending in like 15 minutes, but I did start a little bit late today. I do have to end when I finish this though, because I got a recording to do. But how was your stream, Strum? Welcome on in. Hello, hello. As an upstate New Yorker, New York City is a nice place to visit every now and then, but I'd hate living there long term. There's some neat stuff. Went to the Nintendo store last time we visited, but upstate New York has some nice mountain ranges. I see. Okay. Nice mountain ranges. Got it. Got it. You're very good at evading devious traps that you were doing in last second without even looking. Wait, but what were you playing? What was the game? How are you avoiding traps? Oh, Minecraft community server? Gotcha. Okay. We're gonna drink that. Well, how did that go? Yeah, no, possibly Grim. That one is bad. Khan was right to tell you that. He was right. Don't think he didn't die? That's unusual. Well, welcome in everybody from Khan's stream. We're building the Ender Dragon. We're pretty close. I thought I would be building more of the other sets today as well, but it turns out this dragon has taken us like 4 hours, so. I would say 4 hours. I would say more like 3.5 by the time we probably end up finishing this, because we did have a little bit of kitty cat time that we got distracted with. So technically, probably about 3.5 by the time we finish. And of course, we've been having conversations and it's stream. So, you know. Okay. So make sure it's in the right spot. That goes in here. He did die twice. Totally not our fault. That sounds like it was your fault. That's what I'm hearing right now, right? Okay, that one goes on there. Get in there, mate. Get in there. Sorry, I took it off screen. All right. We're sorted. Okay. That's correct, yeah? I think that's correct. I think we're okay. Pretty much how you feel about Berlin. It's your birth town, but you only see it as you can visit it, but that's it. We always feel like that until like someone comes and visits and goes, whoa, look at that, right? You know, because I went to England and I stayed with Ollie and Elle. That was the first place that I stayed in. And like we had gotten off the plane or the train or whatever, and I was like, yeah, look at all these old buildings. They have character and everything. And they're like, it's just a building. And I'm like, but to me, it's a different kind of building. And I think that's what like a lot of the fun is when it comes to traveling, is just seeing all the different types of things you don't normally see in your own country. So to you, it's like, yeah, that's my city. It's kind of boring. I see it every day. But for someone else, it might feel like a completely different experience. Possibly Grim, you know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing with those comments. I'm just putting that out there. Milwaukee or Chicago would be nice. Milwaukee or Chicago? I'm kind of excited to learn where the next location is. It makes it more exciting because I feel like they've had it at San Diego for so long now that by the time they actually finally change the TwitchCon location, it's gonna be fascinating to me, and I'll be like, well, I want to go now because I've been to San Diego 3 times. Usually I don't like repeating locations when I'm traveling that far. So yeah, I'm excited to learn of a new location. Okay, that one goes in there. That way up. That way up. Okay, now we're getting the dragon wing on. That means all the pieces left are going to be for the face. Okay, let's get this other wing out. Isn't it like 2028 when they changed it? Is it 2028? I thought this was their last year at San Diego. I could have sworn this was the last year. San Diego. Oh, it's still 2028? Okay, look, San Diego is a great location, but such a long time in San Diego. Am I gonna make it like 5 times by the time we have a new location? It's probably what it's gonna be at the end of the day. I'm probably gonna get a count of 5 to San Diego. We'll see though. I still have to go see that zoo at some point. I've been 3 times to San Diego and still haven't been to the dang zoo. Was supposed to go in the last one. Then Ollie went without me, the little stinker. Okay. Second wing on. Here we go. Okay. So that one, how is that? Okay, that's fine. We're going on. We're putting that in there. And then we're gonna put that here. And we're gonna yoink that in that hole. Yeah! Wings are in. Oh gosh. It's getting bigger. It's so big I can't fit in the camera now. I want to do the little leggy, the little spinny spinnies. Wait, okay, which way do I want to do it? Oh my god, look at the wings! Okay, sorry, this is really like hard to do with one hand. Look! Okay, maybe let's try going the, wait, no, definitely this way. It's a little bit like quick on the down. I'm trying to be, let's be a little bit slower. That is so cool! Look at the wings! This one, like... That one flexes up a little bit too much here on the thing. There we go. If we just push it down a little bit, you know? It's gonna, like, bend into place, its head. It's gonna, like, snap into place. That's really cool, though. That is very cool. Okay, what if we just... I'm gonna lay it down and then do it. Okay, so we kind of gotta like... It's almost like if I get a hairdryer to this, we just like soften it a little bit so it doesn't have that like flex. Obviously you don't want to melt it, but like you see during that middle one, the one on the left is fine. One on the right has this little pop-up. Unlike this one. But otherwise, like that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Sweet. All right. You have a set with the same mechanism, it's incredibly satisfying. It is. Like to have something that's usually static that's able to move. And it's such a nice, like, you know, nice like this. It's great. All right, we're building the head now. This is the last part of it. We got arms of gold. All right. Is this our challenge to finish arms, like to finish the set in the time of arms of gold? That is not going to happen. There's too many pieces. We also don't want to rush it. Because we're at a really good time. We made fantastic time. I'm sorry to say, like, we won't be going for probably the full 4 hours as usual. Because A, I started late today like a little nugget. But also B, if we finish a set, like, it's a good place to stop. I can't, like, do half an hour of another set. That is the one thing with Lego, is that it's kind of hard to anticipate how long the sets are going to take. Okay. We're almost done. Almost there. Which pieces do I need? Is it just the regular? Yes, it is just the regular little flat boys. Okay, you need to go in here. We flip it around. We do the same thing on the other side. Okay, are we still flipped? No, we put it back to the other way again. Put this one over here. Same thing on the other. It's all going to be symmetrical because it's the head. That one over there. Lego stream every Monday now? No. We don't want to have just one Minecraft stream a week, so this is going to be a little bit of an outlier. Okay, that one on there. But I just felt like doing Lego today. I know I got my Lego sets. I was excited. I wanted to build them with you, especially this Ender Dragon, because I've been waiting a couple of weeks for it. 'Cause it takes a little while to post. Because like Draz posted it, I think not long after I left Rotterdam, right? And then I was of course in England for a bit, and then I was sick for a bit, so that's another 2 weeks, and it only just got here on Saturday. So it takes a hot minute. Okay. Putting the eyes on. Oh, it's the little horns! It's the little tippy, look at the little horns! And I just realized what they are, because the eyes go here. This is so cute. Okay. What's the little horns? You have to just stream 3 more times per week, then problem solved. Yeah, totally. That makes sense, right? Lily Nix, thank you for the 11 months. Yippee! Thank you so much, lovely. Welcome back in. 11. That's so close to a year. Oh my word. Should do more bonus streams like the Mecha Chameleon one. The Mecha Chameleon one, I did it like... It's like 6 a.m. by the time I went live. For that, I can't remember now. That was definitely an outlier. I can do bonus streams every now and again. Right now, I do have to just be careful about how much I stream, because I gotta catch up on all the videos that I've been lacking on right lately. And then maybe I can do more bonus streams in there. Okay. I think we almost could have made it as an Arms of Gold thing, to be honest with you. Like, we're not far off. Look at his little tongue. Her. Look at her little tongue. Look at Jean's little tongue. Oh, look at that little head. Ah! Sorry. This is great. We're almost there. Okay. There it is. I was going to say, where is that piece? All right. I still have, like, all these pieces left, though. Maybe there's some connection points that I still have to put some bits on. Okay, we're attaching the head now. But there's still some bits. I know there's always like leftovers, but that's too many leftovers. Okay. On the head it goes. Oh my god, look at the dragon! Look at it! Yes! Okay, hold on. There's gotta be more. There isn't! I just have a... Okay, I don't like the fact that there is... Like, I don't usually have spare tiles. Wait, I think I see where it goes. I think I see where it's supposed to go on the side of the head. I missed this bit. Aha! I don't usually have spare tiles. I usually spare these, but not tiles. Hold on. I got it. I'm doing this out of order now. Can't get this other bit. Hold on. You get on there. I'm not as coordinated with my left side. I got it! Okay, we did it. I didn't miss any more now, right? We're good. We just have a ton of like spare little bits. Okay! The dragon is done, and I need to cough. Okay. Ay, ay, ay! Alright, and I'm closing that before I spoil anything, because I think that's just that. That's just that! And therefore, we're done. Yep, that's the other Lego sets. Alright. Closing it up. I'm gonna move that out of frame, just in case anything is on there. Oh, we did it. We got the dragon. Hold on, I'm gonna go full camera screen for this one. We do face cam? Camera stream? This one! I could do this camera with the chat still on. Wait. We got it! We're done! Okay, moving backwards a little bit, because then you can see a little bit. There we go. Look at it. Look at the dragon. This little nameplate, the portal. And then it flies. I'll try to go a little slower on the down. You gotta like really tender with the down, because it kind of just lets gravity do its thing, you know? She is big. Look how big she is. She's so happy. So the down is like a little bit quick because the gravity absolutely just takes hold. And it's like, yeah, I'm falling now. But that's very cool. What if we just go a little bit faster? Not quite as smooth. Not quite as smooth. Just gonna close that up. Look at her. Oh, I'm very happy. So this is a very cool Lego set. And I mean, this, technically, let's just kind of make it a bit more organic. Move that a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit less organic. What if we like just, nope. What if we just like curve it up completely? Yeah, there we go, that's better. And then the leggies can go at different angles. Okay. We're gonna put the little arms. Maybe the little arm is up a little bit more. And then the neck can also do this. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, hold on. We'll put the wings up a little bit. Okay, it kind of falls down a little bit. That's fine. Hee hee. She's so pretty. Gonna be in a derpy T-pose position from Bedrock. The T-pose position. I don't know what position that might be actually, other than just like straight out, which is what it technically was by default. Burning brisket! Just came over to the stream first timer just to see a Lego and the dragon looks so cool. I know, right? We are actually ending now, unfortunately. So you just came in at the end because we've just finished this set. We have been live for 3.5 hours. I would say half an hour of that was at least yappy distraction, so it's probably a 3-hour set. So that is pretty dang cool. In before I drop it. In before I drop it. But that is awesome. I am so glad to have built that set. Well, that's it, isn't it? A straight tail is likely more organic to reduce air resistance. Yeah. I'm kind of going to imagine like that it's like coming in for a landing maybe or something like that. Like I can put my legs down. Like she's like sitting or something. She's just coming in for the landing. Who knows? I gotta kind of go back here to show you the proper position, but like, you know. Maybe she's coming in for a little landing on the pillar or something. Oh, I'll be honest, that does look a little painful. That pillar is angled. And she's just like grabbing onto it with her chest, you know? Imagine a Lego Minecraft game. There's a DLC, isn't there? Well, like, content on the Minecraft Marketplace. There's a Lego, like, couple Lego packs on there, I feel like. Kind of like being impaled by it. Yeah, she's a bit like that, isn't it? Oh my gosh. But it's pretty... You can move it around pretty well. Of course, you want to, like, be careful of the mechanism, because if you have the legs too far forward, then, you won't be able to, like, use the mechanism properly. Well, I'm very happy with that. I hope you are too. Thank you all so much for joining me with creating the End the Dragon here. This is a very cool set. So apparently, according to the chat, this came out on May. So it is a very new set. And I can say, as someone who bought it, not gifted it, I'm very happy with my purchase. So I'm just putting that out there. I'm very happy with my purchase. This is very cool. And I will have this displayed somewhere. Gosh knows where. Have the cats gone away? There is not a singular cat in my room right now, I'm sorry to say. They are gone. But that's great. She's itching her butt. Itching her butt on the pillar? It's an interesting way to itch. Wait, look underneath. Wait, we didn't look underneath. Look underneath at her wingies. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Let me just stare at you. I'm having fun. Sorry. Anyway. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's stream, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today making the dragon. We will do more Lego sets in the future because I have these two to make. Still got those. We have to absolutely make the Chimkin set. And we also have these that I can make as well if I decide to do that on stream or off dinner yet. But I do have these as well. So I got a few Lego sets. As well as technically the other the Technic set that I have. Where is that actually? Let me see if I can find that real quick. This one I've had for a very long time and haven't built yet. So I say long time, at least a year and a half, 2 years. So that's there. Very cool set, to be honest with you. Look at the back of that thing. Like, that's mean. That is a mean looking vehicle. So we got that as well to build. I never know how to end the IRL ones, to be honest with you. I'm just like, yeah, so that's it, I guess. Let me catch up on a few notifications here as well, because we got Novalight. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome into the Spud family too. We got Phoenix Rose. Thank you for the 45 months. This is hard because I also don't know exactly who I read and who I didn't read. Let me see. The Queen Monica, thank you for the 3 months, but you race up for 6 months at tier 1. Queen Monica, thank you so much. I hope you don't regret being stuck with me for the next 6 months. Thank you very much. Let me just see. Frozen with 100 biddies. Shout out to Prepared for taking his time and giving Pell a hug from me. Absolutely Frozen. That was very lovely. And Prepared, thank you for the 46 months. So apparently I was taking my sweet time during the meet and greet. Zero regrets though. Would have deeply regretted not making the most of it. Never made it to MCC on the Sunday though. My suitcase ripped that morning. And you were supposed to leave for home right after the event, so it became too stressful. Oh my gosh. It was fun replacing it though, and I guess IRL MCC is still something to look forward to for the future, and happy belated birthday. Well, thank you so much, Repaired Man. I was like, this was like 3 hours here. What the heck? The meet and greet, honestly, if you're still here, the meet and greet was really rushed. Unfortunately, it is what it is. So we're gonna try to see if we can manage to solve the time issue. Because it was like we had a very tiny amount of time per person, which is why they were kind of like rushing you along a little bit. And we still ran 30 minutes overtime even with that. So that's kind of why. That's kind of why. But that's all good. I'm glad you got your suitcase repaired, and hopefully you get to see MCC again in the future. You got like 2 to 3 minutes apparently. Yeah, technically, apparently Twitch schedules like 30 seconds per person. So, yeah, that's why. That's why. Captain Manguido, thank you for the 18 months as well. Thank you so much. Benjamin, thank you for the 13 months. Welcome on back in. Venbees, I saw your cosplay. I don't know if you're still here, Venbees, but I saw your Empire's Pearl cosplay. Very cool. Very cool. I loved it. That's awesome. Like, Empire's season 1 was such like a... It went by so quick. And I don't like often see a lot of talk about the Empire season 1 character that I did. So it's always really cool to see that people are still vibing with it. So that's awesome. CMW, thank you for the 29 months as well. We got Penguin, thank you for the Prime. I think I am getting to stuff that I've read. Let me just see. I think I'm actually caught up now, so I think we're good. And Tilza J, thank you for the 100 biddies as well. Oh, here's some I've missed. Okay, I think. Joho, wow, thank you for the 46 months. Drift and Dreamer, thank you for the 100 biddies too. I think we're caught up. I think we're good. I had to make sure I got everybody. And Morbin, thank you for the 15 months. Made it to the end of the stream. Hooray. Hello, Respawn. Too much work falls into stream time. Yeah. I mean, I started late today as well. So I started a little bit late. But thank you everybody so very much. I'm going to switch my screens around a little bit just so I'm looking in the right direction. Because otherwise, my chat was going to be over there. Works when you're doing Lego, but not as much for the ending of the stream. Okay. Missed the final build. I can show it again. Look at the dragon. Let me lift up the head just a little bit and open the mouth. There we go. Look at the dragon. You can position the tail and the neck and the legs and such wherever you want. But it's a very cool build. And I love how the wings move as well. They're just a little, they kind of fall down with gravity a little bit. But it's very cool. And you got the foil at the bottom with all like the little dots to represent the speckles. You got the nameplate as well. So it's very cool build. It's very cool build. But anyway, okay. Time for me to go because I have a recording in like 48 minutes. And I want to go eat some food because I'm hungry and also record my little in-between clip just in case. For whatever it needs because I have no idea what it needs. We're just going to go with it. But thank you everybody so much for coming in today. I genuinely really appreciate it. I'm so glad you seem to enjoy the Lego stream. Thank you for hanging out with me on a Monday that's usually for Minecraft days, but we still did Minecraft Lego, so it's fine, right? It's fine. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a beautiful Tuesday, a beautiful rest of your Monday, and I'll see you again on Wednesday at 11 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time with some hermitcraft. It is a hermitcraft Wednesday, so I'll catch you on with that, all right? Curious what this video is about, but have fun recording. Yeah, it's a one-off. Let's just say that. It's a one-off video with some people I don't usually get to record with. So, anyway. All right, I am going to go to the screen. I'm going to wave you goodbye right here. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. And we're going to go find someone to raid. Let's see who's live. I will find the people. Oh, there's lots of people live today. Hey, hermitcraft updated for Cube Chaos. Okay. I got some mods to update, I guess. Let's see. Sorry, oh, I shouldn't be tapping the microphone. That's probably coming through to you guys. I'm gonna go put you over to Impulse. Impulse is on hermitcraft right now, doing some Cube Chaos stuff. I will be on the server at some point doing Cube Chaos as well, recording that for my next episode. Again, thank you so much for your patience on the episode stuff. My voice only just came back on Friday. I'll be back and recording this entire weekend, and I'm getting into the hermitcraft stuff properly to get the episode out for you. Next episode, Cubed Chaos, and it's a Sheep Looking at Me game, and then the one after that is going to be the base moving. All right? That is the timeline. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll go say hi to Impulse. Thank you. I'll catch you later. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Boop.
They look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us, thinking we are too much. Look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us. Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late.